Start recording. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 452. I'm your host, Perry.
Host, Anthony.
And Frank.
And tonight, I don't know. We've got a lot to talk about, I guess, tonight. Move this camera. I'm looking like the opposite direction over here. I'm looking straight at the TV, but it's like making my eyes look this way. Okay, I think that might be better. I don't even know. Whatever. Here we go.
Where is everybody?
They'll be here.
Yeah,
We've only been on for about a second, so there you go.
I see them filing in.
Yeah, it takes about a minute or two.
Yep. We are on the other side of 400, closer to 500.
500 what?
Episodes.
Oh, right. Well, we'll see what happens. Well,
48.
there's Trainwreck. What's up?
What's up?
What's going on, Trainwreck?
Oh, his little thing changed, because it's a new month.
Heat. They can make a fucking trilogy. They're still alive, those old guys.
Aren't they making a sequel?
A sequel? I don't know. The second book was out forever, I guess.
Oh.
Let me turn my air conditioner off. What's going on here?
Yes, there's my emoji.
I have to sweat to death. So,
Michael Mann's actually working on that or not, like a sequel.
well, there's a book. There's a second book
Yeah.
called Heat 2.
David Duchovny tweeted about it. So you know.
Yeah.
That's how I knew there was a book or whatever.
How's everybody doing today? In the chat? Pretty well, I assume.
Yeah, I hope everyone's well.
Well, what's going on with the news here? I just heard today Microsoft laid the smackdown on Sony.
Oh yeah, they
And
responded.
the Brazilian regulators. Dreadpool is here. What's up, Dreadpool?
What's up, Dreadpool?
They said, so last week we talked about how they said, oh, we need Call of Duty. PlayStation was like, we need it. It's going to cause problems.
Oh, we need it. Don't be so mean to me.
Yeah, they went and cried, and then Microsoft...
We can't compete!
Or,
We're out of business!
please, how will we feed the devs? That's what they said.
With the dead bodies of those who were crunched.
The crunch, how will we feed them? So Microsoft's rebuttal this week was they claimed Sony pays developers blocking rights to prevent games from appearing on Game Pass.
Yeah, Capcom.
Yep. So that is has to be backed up by fact, which we've been saying for years.
The documents got leaked out last year for Resident Evil.
Yep.
They had to be on parity because they didn't want the Series X. I was supposed to say 1X. They didn't want the Series X version to look better than the PS5 version. Which, yo, make a console that can fucking run it then. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that Sony's limp dick on their hardware. Alright? You make crappy hardware, you gotta deal with the consequences. I went out and I bought the box that could do it all. Sorry. And you gotta go out and pay fucking the company, be like, hey, don't make it like that. We got marketing rights. Anyway, go ahead.
No, yeah, they pretty much said, yeah, they pay. Sony pays developers the blocking rights to prevent games from appearing on Game Pass, and I'm glad that they finally said something. I think there's a little more to that statement too.
Dude, they are not letting anybody fuck this deal up. They will run through Sony. And let me tell you something. If the deal didn't go through because of what Sony said, they'll sue the shit out of Sony on top of it.
Yeah, they could.
Do you think, like, we will get a announcement soon that this thing will just be coming on Game Pass, Modern Warfare 2, or do you think that might not be this Call of Duty. So
Here's the thing: everyone's saying, "Well, Sony has the marketing rights." Okay, but they don't have the rights to put it on Game Pass.
because
They could put it on Game Pass.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna, I'll save spending the money or pre-ordering or doing any of that shit. Until
I would just wait.
see if it's coming. Yeah,
You're gonna wait another month or two. Abo is here. How you doing, Abo?
it comes out October, right?
Aqua Boy.
October 28th.
Oh boy, it's in October, right?
Yes, October. RWK88's in the house. How you doing, RWK?
Same day as Village.
Yes. Yo, everything's hitting that day.
Yeah.
There's other games coming out that day too. And I'm like, how am we gonna play all this stuff? I'm playing Call of Duty. I already bought it.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Said you on another channel we see? Uh-oh. Yeah, you can share my channel, but don't be like, yo, fuck you, these guys are better, because I'm going to get shit for it.
Oh, no.
Don't do that. You can share a channel if you want, but I don't want to cause any fights with anybody. But that's cool, man. Thank you. Spider-Man on Friday, boys. Oh, on Friday, boys. Yeah, I know. Go to cdkeys.com. It's only $46.
Yep. Save a bunch of money.
And I'll try that on the Steam Deck. By the way, Abo, I got my... apparently my limited run package was delivered today.
Actually, UPS came here, and I don't know if I even brought the package in. I wonder if I got mine.
Is
it Castlevania?
Cool. Yeah, Castlevania was apparently delivered. I'll go get it before we end.
Maybe I got mine. I gotta look.
Dude, they fucking mailed it. I'm like, yo, and they mailed it out like the slowest shipping they could. I'm like, dude, you made me wait 2 years for this fucking thing. You could have just overnighted it to me, you know what I mean? But,
Nope.
What's with these companies? They take our money and they just fucking shit on it. I still haven't gotten anything about my Polymega. And they have my money. Like, they got my $450.
That's why I didn't.
I want the machine.
Analog Pocket, because I'm worried about
I
that.
pre-ordered 2 Analog Pockets, and I've heard nothing.
Yep.
Yo, do what Steam did. Let me put $5 down when it's ready to ship. I got to pay the money.
Yep, you get like a certain amount of
Gabe
time.
Newell is like a god because he thought of that, and he's fucking super duper rich. He doesn't care. He's like, nah, just put $5 down. We're good. I have a feeling December 1st games are getting delayed.
Uh-oh.
You know what's funny? I have a feeling that all the stacked games of 2023 are going to get delayed in 2023.
Probably.
Still waiting on my Amico. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with that, but I hope that you get it, and then I hope I can get one at some point.
Yeah, speaking of things not even shipping, when I was with you guys, I had to I hit up GameStop chat support.
That's right.
See, why my Tyrant statue thing that I paid for didn't ship from GameStop, because GameStop carries Numbskull products, they make those statues.
They are Numbskulls.
But yeah, and they make gaming, merch and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, no, it'll ship when it's back in stock. And I'm like, will it even come back in stock? Because I can't.
That's what I'm saying. You pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered this fucking thing.
You're basically putting your money down, letting them know, hey, order another one.
Yeah. And it's like, I paid for it also, when the pre-orders were up, too, right when it, the first day. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I just shot a collection update earlier, because I wasn't going to wait for that to come in. So, I'll just do a video if that comes in.
You should do a video crapping on GameStop.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, where's my shit?
Yeah, I'll just be like, give me a refund, because if it doesn't ship in time, and if I can get it from the actual website, but I don't think I can, so that's why I'm like, let me just wait and see what happens, and I'll get my money back.
Did you find that Dreamcast trailer yet? No, I didn't even look. There's a new Dreamcast trailer?
I didn't see this. I
it
looked
never
it up
fails.
earlier.
If I get games 6 months out of release, they get delayed. Well, I predict Resident Evil 4 Remake is going to totally get delayed till November of 2023.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You laugh.
I think that...
He's like, please God, no.
I hope it's on time, because I want to play that fucking game already.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because I think that they'll show 9 at E3. So I think if they play their cards right.
I think they'll show a logo of 9 at E3. I don't think they're going to show anything.
They might show a trailer. It's possible. RE7 was at E3. So.
Look, I hope they get to 10 before Drop Dead, so let's hope that 9 is out.
I think they're trying to keep it going. I don't think they're trying to
stop. What's up with the remakes, though? Are they redoing 1, or are they doing 5 and 6 and then going back to 1, or...
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yo, remake the first game, and then do Dino Crisis.
Tokyo Game Show is the next show coming up, RWK, so we'll see if they have something else to announce there in terms of 4. That's in September. That's the second weekend of September, I think, or third weekend. I still think
GoldenEye is going to be announced at Gamescom.
I was going to say, you forgot Gamescom, August 24th through the 28th.
August 25th is the 25th year anniversary of GoldenEye, the movie.
And Microsoft is going to be at Gamescom. So
we'll see if Capcom's going to be there.
It's German. Isn't it Germany?
Gamescom. Yeah, it is. It's in Germany.
Because a customer of mine was there a few years ago with Goldberg.
What the fuck?
What?
Goldberg?
Yeah, he was there. He was at Gamescom.
Did he spear him?
Yeah, I was going to say,
he should have.
Wait, how do I check who's going to this thing?
When's Gamescom? I know he said August 24th.
24th through the 28th.
There you go.
So hopefully,
arenas.
When's Tokyo show?
That is.
Is that September 15th or the 18th? Tokyo Game Show.
That is Tokyo Game Show. It is September. I think September. Hold on. September 30th, right?
I don't know.
That was
what were we talking about before all this?
Their
PlayStation.
The response to
Yeah, you know, Sony, they act like little bitches on the. Oh, don't be so mean to us. We just have our exclusives. What happened? I thought. See, here's the thing. Here's the problem with Sony. We talked about this a few years ago. They're brainwashing their audience to buy exclusive games to the point where the audience doesn't want to play anything else. And that's going to hurt them because we know like 10% of their audience buys the exclusive games.
I mean, literally 10%.
When you have over 100 million consoles out there and only 10 million to 20 million people are buying your exclusives at end of life of those games,
that's the problem.
Shows you something.
They spend all the money into it, and you're only hitting.
And they know the minute that Call of Duty hits Game Pass, all that shit's going to go away. All those people are going to run over to Xbox.
They're going to have to put their games day and date on the service. There's no way. You can't compete with it. That's it. It's like you just can't. They have to find a way to get people to stay on PlayStation. They even said...
And you know what? They'll have to pay Microsoft to put Call of Duty day and date on PlayStation Plus.
You have to pay them a ton of money.
So
Microsoft's going to make a lot that way, too. But they even said, Microsoft said that it's bullcrap. They're not afraid of, what did they say? I had that quote here. Oh, they said that Sony's fear isn't that the acquisition will hamper its ability to compete, but that the Game Pass business model of delivering high-quality content at low costs will threaten a market leadership.
That's bullshit.
So they're saying, like...
Market leadership?
Look at the... Okay, can I talk to you about something? And you were both there. You weren't there for this one. We hooked up the Apple TV. There are games on the Apple Arcade that you can't buy. You can't even buy them on the Apple. They won't let you pay for them.
I was there when you
Oh, then you were there?
Yeah.
You saw the quality of those games.
Oh, yeah. You were like, this is better than what's on Game Pass.
That King of the Hill kart racing game was better quality than half these fucking games that come out on Switch.
True.
And you need a subscription to play it. You cannot buy the game unless you jailbreak the console and all that shit, which, you know, down the line people are going to do me. But when I'm done with Apple TV, the Castlevania game that's on there is fantastic. They put quality into these titles that are, they're on a subscription service. So Sony's logic is fucking ridiculous. You're paying your devs. No matter what, you're still going to pay your devs. What do they care for if it's on a subscription service? They're paid to make a game. And to make it the best game so that people will want to subscribe to the service. Be like, yo, Last of Us 3 is fucking awesome. You gotta get PlayStation Plus. Oh yeah, I gotta get PlayStation Plus. Yeah, you gotta get PlayStation. Oh yeah, I gotta go get PlayStation Plus.
They're already paid when when the product.
We always say this. Look, do you want when you subscribe to the service for a year? What is that? $120 or whatever?
Yeah.
You're basically selling a subscription for $120. You're not even selling the game for $120, so people can have access to that game. And if they like the game, they can buy it at full price for $70. So it's a win-win for everybody, and they just don't get the fucking big picture. They totally don't get it. They just completely don't understand the business that they're in. It's like Nintendo. I saw that Splatoon thing this morning. God help me. God help me. Okay?
What happened?
Oh no.
Dude, Nintendo, I felt fucking disgusting after watching that. Okay?
Oh, no.
It's some Michael Jackson little kid shit, and I'm fucking done. If I could never give Nintendo my money ever again, I wouldn't do it. After that event, it was disgusting. I'm sitting there, and there's a 55-year-old lady, the announcer, trying to sound like a 15-year-old boy. And I'm just like, what am I watching? What happened to this company? This was the same company that gave us Killer Instinct and all these fucking games, Perfect Dark. Like, I'm sitting there like a fucking idiot. So, Nintendo is like on the fucking weird radar right now with me. Imagine telling your competition that all your studios suck ass and they can't do shit about it. And it was supposed to be a secret. Well, here's the thing. Microsoft is saying weird things because they just want the deal to go through. And then Sony is acting like the victim when every other day they're not acting like the victim. So they're both acting fucking dumb. Microsoft, you can see what Microsoft's doing. Like, oh yeah, Call of Duty's not that big. We just want the deal to go through. It's gigantic. What are they talking about? It's the number one selling game on both consoles.
If you think about it, though, they're playing like 4D chess because they got the MLB on their side. So now you got the show. You're gonna have Call of Duty. They're starting to get Madden. Madden's creeping closer and closer to being day one, if it ever happens. You got the sports games going on there. You're getting all the casuals for Game Pass.
Well, EA is selling, so EA is up for sale. It's like WWE. It's like they're quietly for sale. Like if someone throws the right number, EA's done.
Right.
Microsoft, in the meantime, can make a deal with EA and be like, "Yo, how much for Madden this year?
Yep.
Yo, we're for sale, yo. But if you put out those $50 million to it, you can have Madden."
But that would be the killer. Imagine if they had all the casual top.
Boy Wonder, what's up?
You just get Game Pass and that's it. Like that's it. You're there. You got them. You can't beat that. You can't compete with it. Everyone will run out and buy an Xbox because you're getting all the yearly games.
I think Sony's going to end up making games for PC down the line. I don't think they can keep making PlayStations. I think eventually, if you want to play all these games natively, you're going to have to own a PC.
Yeah.
The future is going to be the streaming shit. Not next year, not in 2 years. People, calm the fuck down. I'm not telling you streaming this tomorrow. But in the next 15 to 20 years, you're going to be streaming games. Whether you like it or not. That's just the way the industry is moving, and you just got to get ready for it. That's why I say get the ODEs, back up all your shit, do what you got to do. This way you always have access to your stuff. Don't be like this victim. Oh, when they shut down the eShop, hack the fucking machine and put the games on it. Well, that's piracy. No, it isn't. Not if you own it. Rip your own discs. Back your stuff up. They make SSDs. Do what you got to do. Have everything ready to go. If you really want to play a PS2 game in the next 40 years.
After seeing it on the...
I don't even want to look at my PS2. I'll be dead honest with you. Who gives a shit? You got the old AV jacks, and then what am I going to do with that?
But remember when we saw Predator? I was like, man, I don't ever want to see a real PS2
We
again.
put the Predator, Concrete Jungle, the PlayStation 2 game, the ISO, on his Series S. We launched the emulator on 4K. Game looks fucking fantastic. Runs like a champ.
It was nuts.
Why would I want to go downstairs, break up the big fucking PS2, have the tray come out, hear the... Why would I want to do that? And then put the disc in, and it looks like shit with the composite cables. The TV doesn't even have that anymore. You got to plug it into a converter that crapifies the signal even more. Why do I want to do that? If the PlayStation 2 Digital comes out, which it was supposed to come out last year, but because of this whole thing, it got delayed, you hit me back up, and we'll talk about playing PS2 on there. And always says, "Oh, backwards compatible PS3." It looks like shit, man. You put a PS2 game in there that it's not even a black background; it's a fucking gray background, and everything looks like crap. And you better get that raccoon off the screen.
Aw,
Get him out.
look at that little tail.
James. He always has to be in what I'm doing.
Oh, Eli's here.
But we looked at each other when we saw that Predator game, and we were like, this is insane. Like,
And Sony doesn't have any FPS games that can compete with Call of Duty. Yeah, that's because they don't want online stuff. They chose... What have we been hearing the past, 10 years with Sony? They choose to do the third-person bow and arrow bullshit. They choose that. You know what I mean?
yep.
They
Cinematic
had Killzone and they killed it. They had Siphon Filter and they killed it. They had Twisted Metal and they killed it. They had Resistance. They killed it. They had all their games. SOCOM was the biggest fucking game on PS2. They killed their own game. They can compete if they want to, but they don't want to. They want to tell you stories and shit now. Well, guess what? You got some money. They bought Bungie. They overpaid for Bungie. Whatever. They got a Bungie game coming out. In the meantime, get a couple of guys together in a fucking studio. Go open the garage down there in Santa Monica and be like, yo, make a fucking game. Pick Killzone, whatever name you want. We need a first-person game. And it needs to be good. Remember Haze? They had Haze, the fucking bullshit game. The Halo killer Haze. They just don't want to follow up with these first-person shooter games because that's not what they want to do. If they made a really good SOCOM game now, they could take on Tom Clancy games and they could fucking rule the world with that one. But they choose not to do it. They wanted to have fucking Drake run around for $80 doing the same shit.
Do you think, though, because I also
They
think...
wasted all that time and money on this Last of Us remake, remaster, whatever the hell it's called. That's money that could have went to something else. A new IP. You bring back a different IP. You know what I mean? That's why I told you guys over the weekend. PlayStation is still in the mindset that you didn't buy a PS3, so we need to feed you all the PS3 games. They gotta get over that. Go ahead.
Do you think that they were blindsided by the Activision thing, and that's why they haven't been working on
Absolutely.
any, first-person shooters?
Absolutely, because what happened? Yo, the minute they announced that shit went down, it was a couple of hours. Jim Ryan fucking hit Twitter, and he's like, we expect Microsoft to keep their end of the bargain. Or it's like, why the fuck do they have to keep their end of the bargain? They're the ones buying them. You're not. You bought out Square for Final Fantasy. You paid Capcom to have parity with the fucking machines. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
That's why I said. Oh, what the fuck? Got food in my mouth.
They're
That's why I said Phil Spencer should have called him and said, I'm on the phone with a dead man right now.
You're going to do what we say, or that's it.
He should have done that. He said, hey, you know what? What's the guy's name? The Sony guy, Jim Ryan?
Jim Ryan.
Hey, Jim, yeah, I'm on the phone with a dead man right now. We just bought Activision.
It's like they got lucky, though.
Yo, let me tell you something. The minute this deal closes, they'll give them Call of Duty for whatever they're contracted for. That shit's going right back to Xbox. Because you really think they're going to take the shit that Final Fantasy, what they do with Final Fantasy 7? You think Microsoft's not going to forget that shit? Microsoft is saying right now, oh yeah, it belongs on every platform. We got to make the most money. until the deal goes through. And once that deal goes through, they're going to take that shit lightly.
Yep.
Maybe they'll keep Warzone on PlayStation, but the yearly Call of Duty be on Game Pass.
Yeah, the next one for sure.
When that deal runs out, when they're fair and square with Sony on that whole thing, I can see them saying, hey, you know what? You fucked us on Final Fantasy. Go fuck yourselves. That's what they should do.
Their only prayer is that Call of Duty's...
Cannibal Ritual, how you doing? Had many fun nights playing SOCOM 2 online with PS2. Jim Ryan needs to go. Dead man crying. All right, go ahead.
I think their only prayer is that they Call of Duty's taking a year off, so they have time to try to scramble to make something, because they have to make...
They're not going to
something.
make
There's
nothing,
choice.
man. They're just saying that shit to be stupid.
They're going to be caught with their pants down.
They're going to have Bungie make whatever Destiny fucking 3 or Orbit or whatever the hell they're going to call the stupid game.
Yeah.
Man, I just cannot see it going to Game Pass. Oh, it's going to be on Game Pass, day and date. All the Activision... That's why they bought Activision, to put all that shit in Game Pass. Because you're going to subscribe to a service that has the most games. And if you could get Call of Duty day and date... And that's the whole thing. That's the way that they're going to get people to go from PlayStation over to Xbox. Because they're like, hey, do I really want to pay $70 for that fucking game on PlayStation? Or do I want to play it for a fucking $1 over here for 3 months? They're like, yo, I could beat the game in one night. I got 3 months. They're going to go over there. It's like a buffet. Are you going to pay $45 for a fucking lobster at the seafood place? Or are you going to pay $20 for all you can eat? You're going to go all you can eat. That's what they're doing. Frank may be onto something. Maybe that's why they have a hard-on for faction in the last... a hard-on for the faction that they don't mention ever.
It ain't happening, man.
They mentioned it last year or 2 years ago, and they haven't mentioned it since. I don't know, man. I'm telling you. Here's the thing. I don't think you guys understand something. King, the mobile King, they're already going to make their money back for everything. Just from the Candy Crush.
That's what I read today.
Candy Crush is going to pay for the whole deal. You know that, right?
They made more on mobile sales, Activision, than consoles and PC last year. Just on mobile. So they're going to get their money back just like that, like you said.
And even if they keep it on PlayStation, you still got to pay $70 for Call of Duty over there. You don't got to pay $70 over here. I'm telling you, that's why they're buying everybody up.
They're going to get the rest of them, too. Watch, they'll get Madden day and date. They got the show.
You could play Call of Duty on your tablet, your phone. You don't even need the machine. For them to sit there and think about... I mean, I'm sure they sat there and thought about this for a few years. But I think they sat down and were like, how are we going to kill these guys? Let's offer all this shit for free. Well, you know, with the subscription. And they're killing them.
They have the money to wait them out.
It's like Blockbuster versus Netflix. Netflix fucking won. They killed Blockbuster. And now Netflix has their own problems. But that's what always happens. You know? Boy Wonder, sorry guys. I gotta see you later. Best channel on YouTube. Thank you. Alright, take care, buddy.
See ya.
330 million in 9 days is what they said. That'll pay for the deal. King alone pays for the deal. They just keep it the way they keep it. The first couple of years, they'll pay for the whole thing. So, I don't think they'll need money from Call of Duty. They're buying stuff to put in Game Pass, so you subscribe. They just want subscriptions. They want the numbers. They want to have a big portfolio in gaming. That's all it is. At the end of the day, it's all about making money. If they can get everybody over there, they're going to do it. That's why Series S, they ain't making shit off Series S, but they know you're going to subscribe. It's got no disk drive. What are you going to do, motherfucker? You're going to subscribe.
You have no
It's
choice.
like the Series S is like a glorified streaming stick at this point. Yeah, you can install games on it. That's great, but basically, It's a glorified streaming stick. They know that. And they're doing good. As far as where they're going to end up going, they're doing good. But they got to get their act together with their own studios. Because they have great games, and they got to get them out there. They already, someone got the source code for Perfect Dark.
What?
Yep.
Oh
And
my God.
they're decompiling it as we speak. And
Wow.
they're looking for a 2023 release. Like, remember the Mario 64 port that's like widescreen and everything? They're looking to do that.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
I haven't even thought about canceling Game Pass. I do like it since it's cheap. What we do is we stack the cards, so I don't even pay monthly. I'm just set up for 2024. Every Black Friday, we'll buy the cards when they go on sale, and we'll just stick them on. My wife has cards from last year she didn't even redeem yet. And we just redeem them. That's it. Get it over with. Anyway, so is there more to this or what?
No, that was pretty much it as far as their rebuttal. You know, just saying that, hey, they do all this shady crap over here, so.
I'm glad they said something.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. Anthony, what do you think of don't be so mean to me?
I mean, I just think, like, again, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, they're already kind of like pushing people in that direction with this generation already. So I think it's, you know, it's one of those things where the argument of like them acting like the games are, I guess, lessened or not as effective because it's through the service. It's like a lot of the stuff. It's like they're already kind of like moving in their own service in their own direction anyway. So it's like, I think whether or not Call of Duty goes on Game Pass or not, and then it shows that, you know, it's one other thing that they don't have on their service. I think that it just tells people, hey, you know, we're gonna be in charge of kind of what goes on each of our platforms. But at the same time, I think that they have to understand that, like, stuff like Last of Us Remake, stuff like that should be on that. You know, and it wouldn't be like any less of a game or a remake because it's on there. Yeah, they're ripping people off, so that makes it, you know, annoying.
Dude,
But
that
if you
is such a... Let me stop you right there. You actually bring up a really good point. They should have debuted that game in the new service.
Right.
That's how you get subbed. Be like, the only way to play this game is you either buy it 2 weeks after it's on the service.
Yeah.
You would get people subscribing to check it out, and then in 2 weeks, people buy the game physically and digitally or whatever. You make more money right there.
It's not like it's, you know, any less of a Naughty Dog experience because it's on a service, but that's what Sony wants you to
I'm Neil
be.
Druckmann. I need all your money for drugs.
And it's like, you know, that's not true. It's just not true that it's less of a game because it's just like on whatever, you know. I just think that is like really dumb, and you know, they tried to pull that before with those, like, you know.
Let me ask you something. Is it lesser of a game when it's at Target for $10?
Right. Yeah. When
what
it
it's
goes
gonna
on
end
sale,
up.
is it less than a game? Be like, oh my god, my game is diminishing in quality because it went on sale at Best Buy. You know, like, no one really cares.
Exactly.
But apparently they do because they're like, oh.
Yeah, well, they can go eat a fucking dick.
Yeah. It's
When
like,
when it hits greatest hits, their own greatest hits publisher, you know, they publish the box and everything.
always are $20.
$20 and less. Is that diminishing the quality of the title? Should the devs get upset? No, the game ran its course.
Stupid. I just think, like, again, that mindset is just really dumb, and it's, you know, you can't really feel sorry for them at this point. It's just like, oh, you know.
Yo,
ahead
Netflix,
and get
Netflix
better
and
service.
Hulu are doing this shit right now. You know that, right? With original programming and everything.
Discovery and that's why I canceled my HBO Max, you know.
Well, fuck them. They got other problems. But I'm saying, like, for this Predator movie, for example, Hulu, did they produce this, or is this the Disney movie they grabbed?
I don't know. I just know that you know, it was the biggest Hulu premiere, so I guess they just
Right. You didn't have to pay anything but your Hulu subscription to watch this movie. That drew people in. And what else drew people in? The positive reviews of this film. Well, people put their money down. Like, I gotta check out Hulu. I gotta check this movie out. One fucking movie brought people to Hulu that wouldn't have been on Hulu besides that. That's what they're trying to do here. And that's what Sony should be trying to do. But hey, we want you to pay $120 a year. Here's Last of Us, the remaster of the remake, or whatever the hell it's called. But oh wow, I remember that game. Let me check out this new one. Instead, no, it's $70 fucking dollars, and if you want the collectors, it's $100, and we're gonna make fucking another one on PS6, and it's gonna be $100 fucking dollars also.
Yeah, we'll remake
It's
it
like,
in 2 years.
what the
We'll
fuck
remake
is
the
this?
second one in 4 years. You know what I mean? It's like, what's next?
Yeah, they really gotta stop. They gotta figure out how this works, and they need to get with it because they're doing shit the old way, and you can't do it.
Yeah, putting a remake of that game on there would just be like that. That is what you should be doing.
Yep.
As like a business mindset, you know.
You have the show premiering next year.
Yeah.
You should have released this shit next year and say, this game is only available on PlayStation Plus Deluxe, whatever the fuck it's called.
And they'll put out a collector's edition or whatever. People
2 weeks after release, or after the show ends. This way, you subscribe to the service, you play the game, you watch a fucking show on TV. When the show's over, boom, it goes on sale.
Hey,
You
sign
can go
up
out
for
and
the
buy it.
service. It gives you a little trial for HBO Max or whatever the fuck it's going to be called next year, and there you go. You know what I mean? It's like
There's a rumor they might want to take the HBO out.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
Home box
that's why I'm
office,
I'm
though.
not dealing it. I'm not dealing with them anymore. You know what I mean? It's not that HBO is bad, but the fact that HBO Max is going to go away and I'm going to have to inevitably cancel it anyway.
Discovery Max.
I'm just gonna stop it now, you know, and I'll just get all the shows that I want. You know, like I'll just buy The Sopranos. I'll just buy the shit that I want to get, and just
Show some respect and stream the fucking shows.
I'm not dealing with the services jumping around and all of my properties being like bounced around services. Like I'm not playing this anymore, and we knew the streaming service bubble was gonna pop. And it's happening right now. You know, I'm gonna pirate Prey. I'm gonna pirate. You know, it is what it is. If it pisses people off, too fucking bad. We've been on the internet long enough that we know how to get shit. So if that pisses you off, oh well. But same thing with the games, right? Like PC and all that stuff. It's the same thing. Like you get stuff, you try to save some money, right? But at the same time, like I understand why services can be annoying for people. But you can just cancel it at any time. They don't lock you down. They don't like force you to do anything.
Well, you see what we're doing here, and you should get in on this. We're building a home theater collection. We're just buying DVDs and shit and ripping them. I'm in the middle of ripping Xena right now.
You could have all of Xena.
He bought Xena, the complete series, and I'm ripping it for both of us. So I got 14 terabytes of my own stuff that I ripped. Yeah, damn. So that's what I'm saying. You got to get on this. I got 14 terabytes for movies and 14 terabytes for TV. And one dead Blu-ray drive from ripping all my shit. So there you go. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. It's like, for me, it was like, you have these services. I had Netflix for like 3 years and we barely watched it. And then when we sat down to finally watch it, there's so many fucking movies we're like, yo, we've been searching for like an hour. It's time to go to bed. At least with the home theater, they're my movies, the stuff that I bought. I'm not going to fucking, ooh, it's May, I'm going to take Fresh Prince off my hard drive to this month.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always going to be there.
That's the kind of shit that I hate, you know, and
you don't have time to watch it and then they take the shit down.
Yeah, you watch Harry Potter, and by the time you get to the fourth movie, you got to go on Peacock, and then the next week you want to watch the next movie, then you got to go back on HBO. It's like that is I'm done dealing with that.
They need to make a universal platform, and they need to cut the checks on each side of it. This is annoying.
When they start doing the deals, and we're gonna start taking off HBO stuff too, and we're gonna take and it's like, and they're gonna do more reality. So they even said they want the original content to not be scripted content like Sopranos or anything. Discovery wants to do reality shows. and they want it to be a reality universe like Marvel. So like you're gonna have like Jersey Shore type shit, but it's gonna be like connected in this universe of reality shit. It's like, do I want to pay for a service that's gonna have original content that's reality? What am I, a fucking teenager? I guess if you like that stuff, if you like that MTV shit, but I don't like that. I'm not gonna pay for that. So I spoke with my wallet and I canceled my shit. You know what I mean? Because I know that that's where it's going. So
All their
that
money
was
came
in the
from
news this past
fantasy
week, too,
shows and
so.
stuff.
Exactly.
Like how do you ignore that? You had
They
Game of
lost a
Thrones,
fuck
you
ton
had
of
all
money.
that.
They
Like
lost
what are you
a fuck ton of
doing?
money the last couple of years, and I think it is what it is. But I think like again, it's just I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, and that's.
I want to watch dragons killing people left and right and cool stuff like that.
It's like anything that you liked from the past, just get like Perry said, get it any way you can or rip it. Do what you got to do. Because that's
Well, he got scammed. He bought the Munsters thing because the cover of it they're in color, and the fucking series is in black and white. He got
In
scammed.
my opinion, that's the better. I don't know. I don't like, in my opinion, I don't like colorized versions of black and white. Like I try to do that for Night of the Living Dead. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah, but
It's originally black and
no,
white.
there's 2 episodes on there that have color, like bonus episodes. They look really good.
I'm sure they look good, but
And
like,
it doesn't look
I don't know.
oversaturated or anything. It looks natural.
I don't know. I just like the black and white because even when my dad like wanted to get the set, he was like, make sure it's in black and white because like that's just the way. It's just the way it is, and people were complaining on Amazon, being
Right,
like,
I don't have a problem with that, but the thing is, the box art is in color. So he ran out and bought it thinking he was going to get it in color, and I was like, yo, they're all in black and white. And he goes, what?
I mean, it was only $20, so I don't really care. But
Yeah.
if I spent $70 on it, I'd be pissed.
When he used to run on TV, or the reruns, they were always in black and white. So that's what I remember.
HBO Max says Dodgeball, greatest movie ever. Well, we got it on Blu-ray, so I don't have to pay monthly for it.
$5.
Yep, they don't gonna go in your account and take money out for.
That's the whole thing. It's all about the subscription services are about convenience. People that don't care about movies, they're gonna subscribe no problem.
Yeah, you don't want to go and
For
grab.
people like us that have had the DVDs, the Blu-rays, the 4Ks, like we'll rip it and we have the movie. You know what I mean? I already own it. I'm
you
gonna
don't have
rip
to
it.
sign up for 4 services to get like 20 movies.
If you think about it, how much is what's Netflix at now? $18 a month, $20 a month.
25, I think.
What?
For 4K. Yep, 25.
So do 25 times 12.
You're gonna.
A 14 terabyte hard drive, by the way, on sale was $189.
Wow.
You're
So
looking at $300 for the year.
okay, so you can get almost 2 14 terabyte hard drives for 1 year.
Literally.
And a lot of times, if you shop smart, you can get entire shows for under $50. Xena cost me under $50 and it's out of print.
Yeah, especially grabbing stuff around the holidays.
$20 is $20.
I got the Friends set. I got the
You're right. I have it through HBO Max, free through AT&T. Well, that's cool.
That's cool because AT&T owns them. But yeah,
But
it's,
we're not
yeah,
that
I mean,
lucky.
yeah, if you have deals like that, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like if that's what you want to do. Like if you're on Xfinity, you can do Peacock. But I use Xfinity for internet, and I don't even use Peacock. Like I don't even care. You know what I mean? I could probably use it, but I don't. I just because it's with ads anyway. So it's like, oh, you got to pay, even if you have Comcast.
Disney
or
is
Xfinity.
releasing a $7.99 tier with ads.
What is?
Disney, they're gonna have a $7.99 tier with ads.
Aren't they
Yeah.
raising the price too, or something? I
Yeah.
read somewhere.
I don't have them either. I have all my Disney Blu-rays that I ripped, so I'm good.
Yeah, the household uses YouTube TV, and then that's now that
That's
it's
what I
just
use.
HBO Max. I pay for Shudder, which is $5 a month, and that's just for Joe Bob and horror stuff, and that's about it. So,
I don't like
try to-
Peacock or Hulu, says RWK.
yeah, I just try not to deal with like the overabundance of like subscription
Well,
stuff.
Peacock was good, but they're starting to censor episodes and shit, even of Raw. They're deleting like shit from Raw. I heard they took an episode off of The Office or something. I don't watch The Office, but yeah, when you're starting to censor shit and delete shit, it's stupid.
No,
you know
it
what I
is,
mean?
and- yeah, no, it is. And why
You're
are we
paying for it. It's like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And like when you watch wrestling on pay-per-view, and the guy goes, "That's bull," It's like you're paying for the guy to curse.
You paid for it. They can do whatever they want on that pay-per-view channel. That's like beyond the cable stuff. It's like, dude, you're paying for that. Like,
You're paying for it. It's not like it's free
whatever
TV. They're not censored by anybody.
yeah,
And then you go around, oh yeah, Bill might have his feelings hurt. It's like, yes, I understand some stuff is insensitive, but you know what? That's when you put a warning up on the screen. It says, hey, we don't do shit like this anymore. They did shit like this back in the day. Get over it.
yeah.
That's what they should do. Put a disclaimer up.
I agree, 100%. It's just like, hey, listen, it was a different time.
Because let me tell you something, a lot of this stuff is important, one way or another. I mean, look, I know there's a lot of crappy stuff that's not important, which I understand, but, you know,
there's going
based on
over-
the time period, some stuff is important. It depends on what it is.
Yeah, it's just there's going overboard with it, where it's like, you know, it's just
Like the commish, all the fucking problems from 30 years ago are still the same, unfortunately.
right.
And that show flashes a fucking light on everything, and you're like, holy shit, nothing's fucking changed. For the worse. You know what I mean? Everything's the same. And they're saying in the show, you know, hopefully in 30 years everything will be... I'm like, dude, things are worse now. It's because people are nuts.
right.
But they cover all that stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy how close to today that it lines up with.
Right, and then it's like if that ever ends up on a service, it'd be like, oh no, we got to take that out because it's too sensitive for today, even though it's relevant.
Oh, I just watched the last episode of The Commish. It's...
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh.
And, you can't show the shit they showed on that fucking thing. They were showing some shit on there. Dude, they're showing the lady have sex on one of the other episodes. The guy's on top of her and everything. And she's just like, And then the phone rings and she has to answer. And, like, they would never show that on TV today. No way. I don't even know how they got away with it back then.
What did it air on?
ABC. And I know NYPD Blue was ABC, and they showed his butt and everything. But that was at, like, fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they knew it was going to be later.
We're heading for Demolition Land. Demolition Man Land. Well, there you go. What is Shudder, Anthony?
Shudder is well, it's on Xbox, number one, so you can get it on Xbox, Roku. You can't get it on Amazon, but you can get it on the browser. You can get it on Xbox. You can't get it on PlayStation, and you can get it on Roku. But it's pretty much just horror, a horror channel, basically. They have horror movies they own, the rights to stream, and Robot does live shows on there. I use it on the Xbox, and it works better. Like as far as like the app control, the Roku app's okay, but yeah, I recommend checking it out. It's only $5. There's no ads, and it goes from like new horror to old horror. You know what I mean?
That soda is sizzling right in the mic. It's so like satisfying.
So you can it's like this ad for the movie.
Yeah.
The soda.
The ice and the
Right?
sizzle.
Yeah, you want this? Go out the concession. But yeah.
You know what I want to check out Stranger Things when it's done. Because Robert Englund is in it. And he plays like a Freddy Krueger type guy in it. And it's like, it looks that ass serious. It's like, I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, so it's pretty... The last season was one of my favorites of the whole show. I've been watching it since 2017 or 16, whenever it aired. And the last season is coming out in a couple years, so, wait a couple more years and you'll watch it, so...
Is it an app on Xbox? Yes.
Yeah. So yes, if you actually have an Xbox, you're in luck, because I don't know why they don't have it on PlayStation. I just know that when they announce it, they're like,
Because
Xbox.
Sony sucks, that's why. They probably wanted, that's another thing too. Remember for crossplay, Sony wanted $30,000 from developers, and they're like, we don't
Probably
have
wanted
that.
money for their shit on there.
They're like, yo, $30,000 will put us out of business. We don't have it. So check that out.
Yeah, that's the one I do pay for, so it's not bad.
Was it $10,000 or $30,000?
I think it was 20 grand. You were in the neighborhood.
I don't know. Whatever. They wanted to put friggin' devs out of business.
Here's
That's another fucked up thing, right? That Microsoft should have thrown in that little thing.
Maybe
By
they
the way, we didn't hit the devs up for an extra 10 to 30 grand for crossplay.
And not to mention the upgrade fees. You know, they do a lot of that. They could say, "Hey, look, you know, anti-consumer."
Yeah, but you know what? Third parties do that too. Like EA does that. MLB does it.
Call of Duty.
WWE, 2K games, I guess. They all do that shit. Call of Duty, you're right. And that's probably going to stop because they're not doing it this year. It's one version. They're only selling the cross-gen bundle. They're not selling... Like today, Vanguard for Xbox One and PS4 is $10 on Best Buy. Well, it was like up until a minute ago, but... Or no, it's 1 o'clock, right? Yeah, you can still buy it for $10, but it's not the Series X version.
But if you buy the Xbox version, you're stuck. If you buy the PS4 version, you could pay $10 and upgrade to PS5. But so that's something to think about if you're gonna pick that up.
Shutter spelling as how do you spell it, Anthony?
Yeah,
I know it could be with a T or a D, but it's with a D. So double D, SHUDDER. So there you go.
There you go. He's got it in the chat. All right. Next topic. What?
Well, here's a little tip, real quick. If you want to start your own like media thing, like hard drive, so you can do Plex, and it's like you could pay for it for a lifetime subscription. I think it's like $100 or something, or you could pay monthly, and you can literally have your own streaming service as long as your computer's hooked up to the internet. So I have like an old PC inside, and I just leave it on, hooked up, and I hook the hard drive into it, and I can access my stuff anywhere. Like when I go on vacation, I could just log in and watch my shows. So it's like you have your own streaming service with whatever you want on it.
How's the quality though?
I thought it was fine. I mean, I'm watching a lot of old stuff like The Commish, so I don't know. And you could put movies on it too. I gotta try it with some movies, and then I'll let you guys know how it is. But so far, I haven't had any big issues. The only problem is sometimes you have to go in and tell it, hey, this ain't the right show. Like, what's the show with the guy with the mustache? The cop show.
The cop show with the guy with the Magnum PI.
Magnum PI. It thought it was the new one.
Mustache.
It thought it was the new one. So I was like, who is this guy? Like, the correct Magnum PI. So sometimes you have to tell it, but whatever. It's just another little tidbit of info if you guys want to try to do that. You have to label it.
Tom Selleck.
So like it does a pretty good job of knowing like its own thing. Like David the Gnome, for instance, it was perfect. It was like ready to go. The Commish, it was correct. You know, and also you can have it so it'll pick up where you left off, just like a streaming service. If you're in the middle of an episode, you turn it off, go back and watch it. So it gives you some features like that are nice. So, but anyway, back to news. So we talked about this a little while ago. Microsoft is working on a Game Pass family plan. They started testing it in certain regions. So basically, they're going to allow you and 3 of your family or friends, 4 people total, to be on a plan together for an unknown amount of money, probably $20, I would assume.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 20. It's 25 in other places, but I think it's going to be 20 here.
Yeah, and so you will be able to... That's a huge deal. You'll be able to just get your buddies on or your family, and it's going to reduce your...
I wonder what that does for game sharing, if that's going to eliminate game sharing, or how that's going to work. Or if you're going to keep game sharing and it's just going to be part of the family thing, or... Because with Nintendo, you could still game share and still have the family plan. But the game sharing has nothing to do with the family plan. The family plan's its own thing. Game sharing is still enabled on the consoles. So I wonder if Microsoft is still going to keep game sharing on the console side. And then if you get the family plan, it's just for Game Pass shit. I'm assuming that's the way it's going to work.
With game sharing, you can't access the Game Pass games, right? Like, say...
No, you can.
Oh, wow. So then if that's the case, you could branch this out to a couple people.
If you have Xbox Ultimate... Game Pass Ultimate, whatever the fuck. Or Game Pass or Gold or whatever the fuck you got. And you're game sharing between two machines, they get access to all that.
Wow.
Because I have it at the shop. One console's like, they're both sharing, and the second one gets all the shit. Now, it doesn't show up as like Game Pass or whatever. Like, I mean, it doesn't show up like Gold. Okay, so this is the way that you do it. If I download a game on Game Pass, you could somehow send it over to the other machine, I think. I don't remember how it works. I should do a video on that. I should go to the shop and film the TVs.
So, say for instance, like you download Forza on your one that has Game Pass, then the other guy can play it because you like it's in your library or whatever.
I don't know if it works like that because it doesn't stay in your library. When you download a game from Game Pass, it doesn't stay in your like library history,
Right.
because you don't own it. I don't remember how it works, but I think there's a way that it does work. I'll bring the camera over there and I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have Ultimate and I share with my son, and Xbox helpline employees showed me how. Well, there you go.
It's very good.
On the second Xbox, the one you're sharing with, they won't get like gold discounts and shit like that. It'll act like they don't have gold, but then they could jump into Call of Duty and just play.
Okay.
They could jump online and just play. So, if they want like the discounts, you'll have to gift it to them with the original account to get the discounts and stuff like that. But yeah, he's right. I should do a video on that just to double check, but
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, so I think they're gonna. I think game sharing might stay the same. Hopefully, they don't mess with that because I don't care for. Look, I gotta buy my wife games anyway now because she's got a Series S. She takes that. She's got the screen, the G Story screen. She takes that thing around more than her friggin' Switch at this point. And she's playing games on that thing all day. So I gotta buy her a digital copy on her account. You know, I can't game share with her because we're game sharing in the living room, which she doesn't use anymore. We're gonna hook it up to the room in there on the 75. But what's the point when I'm buying her own games anyway? She's gonna have her own stuff because then she plays on the Series S. So you just gotta wait till stuff goes on sale. If you want new games on release date, Target has the cards on sale every once in a while. Buy one card, get 15% off. You have a red card, it's 20% off. So you just gotta look for the deals.
That's what I like to do when they're on sale like that. I try to buy the cards because I'm like, I know I'm going to buy a couple games. So even if I spend $100 worth, it's like you're going to save.
You could get $100 for only like $80-something.
Right.
So I mean, you're saving money right there. That's the best way to do it. If you want new games on release, get the cards when they're on sale.
Yeah, you know you're going to spend it anyway. So
like God of War, I got $40 on my Best Buy account from Reward Zones. I was going to let that shit rack up. And I'll probably pay nothing for God of War.
Yeah.
That's it. There's an article on game sharing, and Phil Spencer said he wanted to spread the word. Where?
Well.
He just told all his fans to pirate games. Great. No, I'm kidding. Look, it's a feature on all the consoles. It's not just on Xbox. You can game share on Switch and PlayStation. Jeff does that. He game shares on all the machines.
That's cool.
All right, what were you saying?
That's pretty much it about the family plan. So when we get more info, I'll let you guys.
Well, that would be good for Anthony because he can literally put him, his dad, his brother, and his girlfriend on there, and you only pay for one sub. That's it. And if Call of Duty's on there, can you imagine Game Pass Ultimate on a family plan, and all 4 people in the house could download the brand new Call of Duty game and play it online at the same time together?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's a really good deal.
And what does they get out of that? They get $20 a month. Nintendo, you can thank Nintendo for this, by the way. This is why competition's good. Nintendo started the family plan stuff.
Yep.
They started that. I mean, it's only $20 a year, but not $20 a month. But there you go. Nintendo started it, and they did a damn good job. And by the way, YouTube TV does this as well. You can have up to 7 people on YouTube TV. Did you know that? On one account?
One day I'll switch to YouTube TV.
Only 2 people can share. Yeah, only 2 people can share, can game share. But you can have 4 people on Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah,
with the family
when this
plan.
family plan comes out.
I just hope that the family plan doesn't mess with the game sharing. I don't think it will, but it's a question.
My thing. Because I got this all set up on my dad's console now, and it's like, fuck it up.
Yeah.
I just got this thing, but it's like, we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, as we get more info, I'll let everyone know, like how much it's going to be, when it's going to come out here, all that.
Between my X down here and then the S upstairs, both of them are game sharing, and then I have my other S in my room, which is just my S in my room, just with my library. So it's like.
And remember, it's Ultimate, so you could jump on your PC and start playing games.
Yeah, that's true.
Every device in the house.
That's really nice too. If someone in your family only plays on PC, you could still do the plan and everybody wins. Yep.
This is the future, everybody.
When is that rolling out, the $20?
We don't know.
That's also the price is speculation as well. That's what I'm saying. I gotta let everyone know once we find out more. But they're rolling it out to insiders in Colombia and Ireland right now. So.
Well, listen. What happens if they go? How much is PlayStation Premium? $17.99 a month.
I think.
Yeah.
And Game Pass is $14.99. What if they go? Yeah, $15.99 a month for the family. Like they're still cheaper than fucking PlayStation.
They would still fucking go under that price. Like
Sony looks really bad at that point. Then they gotta make a family plan. You know they don't want to make a family plan.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna fucking cripple Sony, man. Little by little.
They're playing the long game. They have the money to wait.
Down already with Microsoft has it figured out, and they're already on the path. Obviously their library can be better on the Game Pass, right? Like, but it already has, already a better structure and a better plan because it's already been embedded in the face of Xbox for the last couple of years because that's what Phil Spencer.
Dude, they built a console around it, and the console's flying off store shelves. The Series S.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
I've convinced friends to get, a console because of it. It's definitely, it definitely works. I think for, especially the S. I think is that's just a great machine. The more I play it, and the more.
Did you hear that they're able to boost the power of it now?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like it's only getting better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who thought, like back in the day, you could fix the hardware?
Right.
Just by a couple of software tweaks. Like, hey, you know what? We can do a firmware update where it kind of takes less strain off of this and puts more strain on that, and
I feel
it's
like
crazy.
they kind of knew, or they knew they were going to do that. It was just a matter of like how they were going to do it and them figuring it out, because they're probably looking at that thing like, all right, like how can we, continue to do it? Let's still get it out the door for 2020, but if there's a way we can put an update out, like you said, like it's just kind of like expanding that. That's why I think that machine is a great powerhouse for the price, and it's nice and convenient. It's nice and small, and you can bring it around if you need to. It's not bad, especially because they're readily available, and you don't have to, worry about trying to get this console or that console. If you can get the S and the X or the PS5 aren't in stock, then get the S, and it's better than getting a PS4 again. So.
Well, this reminds me of something we talked about in like one of the first episodes of the show. Remember when Bethesda Machine Games couldn't get Wolfenstein to run at 1080p 60 on Xbox One, the fat Xbox One? So there were limitations because some of the cores were dedicated to the Kinect. And Machine Games was like, fuck. If we had access to those cores, we could totally make this game work. Machine Games worked around the limitations of the Xbox One, and they fucking got it to run 1080 60. And we were like, yo, those guys deserve a medal. And from there, they've been running to the races. They've been pretty good. But they actually sat there and said, we're not going to fuck the people over on this. We're going to actually figure this out.
Yeah, they could have took the shortcut and just been like, yeah, get it out. But
They could say, 720p 60, yeah, the Xbox One sucks, blah, blah. They were like, we got to figure a way around this. There's got to be a way around this core thing. And they did it. And then Microsoft fucking did a firmware update and lifted the cores away from that. And, I'm sure it would have made their lives easier, but what are you going to do? They were dedicated to get that game out there the way they wanted it to get out there. So, always be grateful for Machine Games.
that was a good game, too.
It was a really good fucking game.
Went on to be a great franchise.
Yep. You could say the last one kind of sucked, but whatever. There's always going to be a dud at some point.
Oh, the spin-off?
Yeah. It's a spin-off. Whatever.
It's a spin-off.
We got that,
yeah.
and then we got Doom and Doom Eternal, so it's like...
And they're fantastic.
Yeah, so it's like, that did kick off a nice little era of first-person games, but it just took us a little bit to get them to run, fully. Now it's like they all run great, even Doom all runs.
Well, that Wolfenstein The New Order, I mean, that was like the kickoff, and we were like, okay, bring on Doom. And they fucking nailed it with Doom. They nailed it. They got everything down. And, eventually Quake will have to come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let's see where they go with that. The Series S is awesome, says Trainwreck. I sold him a Series S.
We were just saying that over the weekend. We're like, damn, this thing is great. It does everything. Like, everything we need it to.
Yeah, I mean, we hooked it up outside, and it was perfect for, not having this bulky-ass thing out there, and then it ran,
I figured out what happened with RetroArch.
Oh, yeah.
The FTP program
Yeah.
was uploading the files, but it wasn't uploading files within folders. So none of that shit was working because there were no files in the folders.
Wow.
I had to go back in and manually put the files in the folders the next night.
That
No,
worked.
on Sunday. We were already done with all that outside. And it worked. So we're going to try to, before the summer ends, me and him, maybe Jeff and Ludwin, we're going to try to get together and do that shit outside again. We had some guy, when you weren't there, some guy drove by and went, "What's that?" We no-sold it. Because we could see the guy driving by slow.
We totally didn't even turn around.
It's like 2:30 in the morning. Guy goes, "What's that?" It's like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Okay? I don't drive by your barbecue and go, "I'm hungry," fucking drive away. Why can't people fucking just leave us alone? I don't bother anybody. There's always some dumb motherfucker acting stupid. And then the lady drove by dead ass slow. Was that with you? That was with you, wasn't it?
We thought we were dead.
Wow, that's so cool.
We thought someone was gonna
Yeah,
shoot me in the back of the head. Some lady drives by dead ass slow.
She's like, wow, that's so cool.
Well, we
Like,
turn around and she's like, "That's cool," and we're like, "It's awesome." Then the cop stopped by and we were like, "Oh, this guy's gonna tell us to shut all this stuff down." He goes, "That thing's awesome, man." And we're like, "Yeah, it's an Xbox with a projector." He goes, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "You do this every night?" Like, "No, just today and tomorrow. Don't tell us to stop." All right, cool. And he drove away. I thought he was gonna be like, "It's 2:00 in the morning. Got to shut that shit off."
He was alright.
No, he was good. So
Yeah, it's be like, hey, it's in front of my shop. No big deal.
man, you don't know, man. Who the fuck knows? But dude, I thought my head was gonna get popped off a couple of times.
We beat Nightmare on Elm Street again. We played.
Yeah, fuck you.
We both thought we were dead, though. We were just like, yeah, this is it. Like,
At least you're getting attention and interaction. That's true, because now the cop is gonna tell the guys at the police station, "Hey, that game store. They were playing games outside. There's a game store in town because nobody shops in town." Yeah, it's over there. The lady might come back in and be like, "Hey, I want to go shopping here." And the what's up guy, you know, he probably drove off a fucking mountain. At this point.
Was oh no!
That's where he went.
What's up? Whoa, whoa!
So you said that was 2 a.m. That's so scary. You're like, oh no, it's over.
But why do people feel entitled? It's only about games. Why do people feel so entitled to games where they feel they need to say something?
It's just because there's nothing else going on that street at night, so they're just like, oh.
Well, the bar was open.
Yeah, that's true. And it was, what, Friday and Saturday? Yeah, so that, you know, some rowdy people, but even
There were
Friday
some
night
drunks
was pretty,
when we were
for
out there.
Friday night, it was pretty chill. You would think Friday night's rowdy, but it was like, you know. It was,
Remember
Just
when
like
we
Yellow
were out there,
Doyle's.
though, and the-
Yellow Doyle's.
Yeah.
The banana peel. O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules.
yeah, when me and Frank were out there, there was someone that came by and, I forget what. I
drunks.
forget.
It was like a car full of drunk girls
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
They're like, wow.
Yeah.
What'd they say to you? What happened?
I don't even remember what they said, but they were like, they're definitely coming from the bar, and they were like all drunk, like, well, that's so cool.
Yeah, they're just saying nonsense, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was just like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And then they just left. It's like 2 seconds.
You should have said, my wife says hello.
Yeah.
You're what?
yeah.
Oh my god, that guy's so creepy.
Ask her-
He's married.
Ask her mother if she likes this. Whoa! That's when the car, like...
No, that's when the crazy boyfriend crawls out of the sewer and says, what'd you say to my girlfriend?
It's like a mutant.
Yeah.
She has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you know?
I'm checking out Shudder. It looks cool. What's up with Joe Bob Ruins Christmas? Well, there you go.
Well, Joe Bob has different specials, so he has, like, the holiday specials, but he has each season. So I think he has 4 seasons you can watch up there. If the movie goes away, though, unfortunately, so does, like, you can't watch Joe Bob's episode, but what they start to do is they start to do a thing on Shudder where it's called Just Joe Bob, and it's just his segments, even if the movie's been taken. Because unfortunately, when they lose streaming rights, they can't keep the Joe Bob stuff in there, but they'll keep the segments so you can still, like, queue it up. It tells you, like, what time frame it is and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's, you know, people are dumb.
Hey, it was fun. It was fun though, hanging out. You know, we did hang out this past weekend, so it was cool. Cool to see everyone.
Played some games.
Yeah.
What, alright, what's next?
The white Elite V2 Xbox controller has leaked due to an unboxing video. So it's coming out.
You know what that means? The V3 is coming out.
Yeah.
The last time the white Elite V1 came out, they announced the V2. Because they fucked everybody over on that deal. They're doing it again. The white one's going to come out, and then a couple of months later, oh yeah, V3's coming out. I had the white V1 in the garage. I touched it like once. It feels like ceramic. The other one feels like it's a piece of rubber. This one feels like it's ceramic. I just don't like the feel of it. It's brand new in the box. In the garage. I'll probably get rid of it. I had the V2, I never even used it. I charged it like 1,000 times and never used it. So, to be honest with you, it's hard to go back when you got this one.
Yeah, the new controllers feel good.
Really good. So V2, V1, white, chocolate.
Well, what's odd is that he had it in like a retail box, so I'm assuming like.
Yeah, they
They're
always
just gonna
Microsoft always leaks
drop
shit, and they're like, ooh, some guy showed it when he wasn't supposed to. It's like whatever.
Well, I think like you're just gonna wake up one morning and they're gonna be like ready for pickup. Like if you want to buy one, like that's what it looks like to me. Like they're already gonna be in stores. So, but like you said, I'd probably wait and see if they announce a different one or something. Because
Whenever the white one comes out, they're gonna announce the next one.
Yeah.
Because I bought the white one, and a couple of months later, they're like, V2 is coming out this November. I'm like, come on, man. How many do you have to buy? So I'm not buying it. He had a fanny pack on or something it looked like. Yeah, it's where he keeps his drugs.
Go drive off a mountain.
He keeps his banana peels in there to throw in the street when old Doyle drives by.
We should throw banana peels at people when they stop, when they slow the car down. Be like, here you go. Them slip all over the road. So over the weekend, we talked about the Sonic 2 movie and how our one friend said it should be a holy trilogy, and it's going to be a trilogy. So they set the Sonic 3 movie for December 20th, 2024. So it's in the
Same
works.
day as Avatar.
I think December is I think December's the date. So when it gets delayed, it's pushed over to February.
Yeah, it's not coming out the same day as Avatar. It's not.
No, I don't know. When I heard that date, I was like, they all come out in February. Why all of a sudden in fucking...
Like, Avatar would come out in December, because that's, like, usually when
I think that's a placement date, and then it'll get pushed over to February, March, where it does good. Why would you put it in the spot where it's not going to do good?
No. Yeah, it doesn't.
No one's going to go see that shit on
And they're
Christmas.
all-
I know a lot of people go to the theater on Christmas. I'm not one of them. Sorry.
Right. Now, yeah, some people do. They got nothing else better to do, but I
Yeah,
think,
the losers.
Yeah, no. I've never actually gone to a movie on Christmas. Like, there's too much.
That's like going to fucking Denny's on Thanksgiving. Like, who the fuck is going to do that?
Over here on the East Coast, like, Christmas starts on Christmas Eve. It's not, you know what I mean? And it's just, that's just the way it is. Like, you're doing shit already. And they're like, oh, the movie comes out Christmas Day. It's like, I understand they want people to see it on break, like, between Christmas and New Year's, because they know people are...
Yo, we're Italian. We don't go to the movies on Christmas Day.
No.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are off limits.
Yeah, it's like there's always shit going on.
You go in on the 23rd, and you don't come out until the 26th.
Yeah,
That's the way it fucking works.
Right. Maybe you can catch a movie between then if you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling
Christmas Eve, cold cuts, candy, open presents.
Die Hard.
Christmas Day, open presents, cold cuts, dinner.
Ham.
Remember when in the Santa Claus when Tim Allen took his kid to Denny's on Christmas Eve?
We go to IHOP on Christmas Eve, and it's awesome. Well, that's not bad. International House of Pancakes.
Hey, that's...
Our movies are packed Christmas week. It's wild. Wow, that's crazy.
They are, just because, like, again, that's when people are off, and, you know, they're looking for something to watch, but I think Avatar is coming out. Avatar 2 is coming out this year, right? So that's coming out.
Is the movie even done?
Been in the works for 10 years.
Isn't fucking like, aren't there like 35 Avatar movies that are coming out next year?
Yeah, so one's coming out this year, one's coming out next year.
Whatever. Fuck him. Fuck Cameron. He fucking sucks.
So sorry.
When it fucking flops at the box office, he'll blame it on the guy. Oh yeah, the other guy wrote the movie, not me. I had nothing to do with it. Why's your name on it? Oh, I don't even know. Why is my name on it? So what's the Elite 2? 3 will be an upgrade. Yeah, the white one's going to be just an Elite 2, which I think is ridiculous. Why even releasing it? Release the V3 already. Just wait. You waited this long. The Halo one I have is a V2. It's like, I don't even want to open it. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's just funny because we were talking about the Sonic movies being a trilogy, and then literally the next day or day after, it was like, oh, it's coming out. So
I'm
that's
sure
pretty cool.
Jim Carrey will come out of retirement.
He has to. They got to finish it. I mean,
Well, he did an interview, I think, today with E.T., and they said, he said he's open to coming back for Sonic because he loves the Sonic franchise.
thank God.
So there you go.
We need him.
And now he's saying he'll make sequels to Dumb and Dumber again, and I'm like, wait a minute, this guy never wanted to make sequels. Now he's open to all this stuff, so there you go. That's
Maybe
what
wanted to
he
see people
said.
cared.
I think it's starting to wind down. What parts is he really going to take now? He's done everything.
True.
Ant, throw me out something to watch. Give them the most disgusting movie ever.
on is he
On
talking about
Shudder.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's on Shudder. I just watched, and there's a lot of great stuff on there, but I just watched one. It's from the '70s. It's with Jodie Foster when she was a kid. The same year she did Taxi Driver. It's called the girl that lives down the lane, or the little girl that lives down the lane. It's kind of like a thriller, but I don't know. It's actually pretty good. It's on there, and it's kind of like a it's one of those, like, it's kind of more of like a self-contained film. It's kind of like sets place in this house, and you kind of see what's going on with Jodie Foster, why she's there on her own. You kind of find all that stuff out, but I'd recommend that.
He signed up for Shudder without using your promo code.
I don't have a promo code. That'd be awesome. But yeah, no, check it out, man. There's a lot of great. There's 70s stuff on there, 80s stuff, 90s, current stuff. Yeah, it's a really good.
He said he signed up for $4.99. Awesome. Well, there you go. Well, good thing.
That's cool.
See, you learned something from this show today.
Yeah, you find out some cool horror stuff. I know there's like I don't think we talked about Tubi, but that is another streaming service that has ads. But
Doesn't Sony own Tubi?
they might, but they have a lot of free shit. That's like they have a lot of like all the Jaws are on there for free. A bunch of horror stuff, action, old school stuff, new stuff. Like, yeah, there's ads, but like, it's free and you can check out some stuff. So yeah, go on there. They have some really obscure stuff on it.
YouTube.
Don't forget Freevee.
Freebie.
Oh.
IMDb TV turned into like Freevee, but they actually have good movies on there. So.
Well, hey, on YouTube, they got Halloween H2O for free.
Nice.
Happy Death Day to You too. Or Happy Death Day to You.
Yeah.
Strangers Pray at Night. Halloween. Oh, wait, whoa. Wait a minute. I'm reading the wrong one. Holy shit. Okay, Halloween H2O is on there, not the other ones. Office Space is free. Little Nicky. The Final Fantasy movie. The Sixth Day with Schwarzenegger. There's tons of stuff here.
There's a
They got TV shows. What?
There's a show on they have the Creep Show on Shudder. That's a Shudder exclusive. I heard it's pretty good.
Okay, so listen. You know what just went up? The original 1963 Nutty Professor is free on YouTube.
Oh, wow. I want to watch that. That's
Brian's
cool.
Song is up. The Social Network. The Grudge. Little Nicky. Dude, Where's My Car? Never saw that. Death to Smoochie.
That's a good movie.
Leprechaun.
You should check that out. That's really good.
Sixth Day. Lost in Space. The remake. Final Fantasy. Advent Children.
Oh, nice.
Is on this thing here on YouTube for free.
It's one of the better CGI films, apparently.
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within is on here.
Damn, they got them all.
Free Willy, Shaolin Soccer. Oh, a movie with Kane Hodder called Girl in the Basement.
What the hell?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space is free on here. Holy Man, Roxanne. What is that? Ben Affleck. 13 Hours or something. Timeline. Paul Newman. Child's Play. Beavis and Butthead Do America. I Spy. Three Stooges, the movie. They got tons of stuff on here. Another Final Fantasy movie. And The Line of Fire was a good movie.
Oh, that is.
Corpse Bride is on here. School of Rock is on here.
That's another good movie.
Baby Boom, Over the Top.
They always have a good rotation of shit. Like it does. Like they do rotate their titles. YouTube.
They're getting a lot of really good movies though. All Dogs Go to Heaven's on here.
Like
Yeah.
you literally just go on there and just watch them. So yeah, if you guys ever.
The Phantom. Eli should like that. Well, I'm still looking. Shit, they got a lot of stuff here. Finding Forrester is free. That's a good fucking movie. That movie's 22 years old. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, and Yeah, RWK. There's also a series on Shudder called Cursed Films, and they talk about like a bunch of crazy happenings with a bunch of movies, and they talk about Wizard of Oz, like movies that had a bunch of accidents and stuff.
Okay, there's a movie on here called Lesbian Vampire Killers with a guy on the cover.
Must watch.
That sounds like a 70s.
No, it's from 2009.
Really? Jesus, that sounds like a 70s fucking vampire sex film.
Dino Shark?
Ordering it on 4K?
Yeah, yeah. Right now.
Wish Upon a Star? I'm looking here. They got a lot of shit on here. 1408 is on here, the horror movie.
That's a good movie.
Uptown Girls, the movie that came out next to Freddy vs. Jason. I'll never forget that.
It came out next to it.
It came out the same day. It's like, why?
Yeah,
Do you want to hear something fucked up about Freddy vs. Jason? You want to hear something fucked up?
Yes.
New Line had that shit planned for June 30th. Oh, I'm sorry, June 13th, which was a Friday of 2003. So Freddy vs. Jason was supposed to come out Friday the 13th. But then they were like, nah, we're going to push it to August 15th. So they gave Dumb and Dumber the Friday, June 13th release date. New Line.
Like, dude, come on.
And it's like, why the fuck is Dumb and Dumber fucking on Friday the 13th? That made no sense.
No.
Who was that stupid?
I don't know. Bob Shea was still in control, so that was his fucking call.
Summer, it would still be a summer movie, so like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they put it at the fucking middle of August, and it came out next to Uptown Girls. I mean, it still killed everybody that month. And maybe that's why they did it, because there wasn't any competition.
Yeah, I still remember seeing that.
But still, man, it was a perfect release date, and they fucked it up. Pootie Tang is on here, a family thing. Some Sailor Moon movies on here. Steve McQueen, Hell is for Heroes. You got some Steve Urkel movie on here.
Was it Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus?
No, Slammin' Salmon.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I'm looking. Some comedy stuff, some Lifetime movies. Murder on the Orient Express, the original movie from 1974, is on here. I have the remake on 4K. Oh, superhero movie. That's a really good movie.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Norris, An Eye for an Eye is on here.
Chuck Norris.
Bruce Willis and Hayden Christensen made a movie, First Kill. They're cops. It's on here.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
Who would have thought they were in a movie together?
Yeah, it's weird.
Dead or Alive, the movie from 2005. Kevin Nash is in it. Dude, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on here. Trying to scroll down.
I'm scrolling through too to see if there's
Of Mice and Men is on here with Gary Sinise and John Malkovich. Hackers. Hackers is on here. There's a David Arquette horror movie called Happy Face Killer.
Oh.
Jessica Alba, The Eye. Drowning Mona's on here. That Fanboys movie's on here. Telling you, YouTube has a lot of fucking movies on here for free.
Yeah, you could always find something to watch.
I'm looking.
Ernest Goes to School is on here too.
Whatever. Dirty Work is on here. Elvis, The Final Hours. Okay.
Oh no.
So there's a fucking movie on here, Anthony. It's called Silent Fall, but it's totally a ripoff of the Silent Hill movie cover art.
Oh yeah, we saw
So
that.
so you think it's Silent Hill, but it's not. Is he muted?
He's not there anymore.
Oh, he left? I'm not looking because I'm looking at YouTube.
I thought you you were just
The Infiltrator with Bryan Cranston. That's a good fucking movie. I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer.
I saw it. It was pretty good.
That's free on here.
yeah, for free.
The
Watch
Rage Carry 2. That was a pretty good movie. I don't know. Where did
it. Oh,
he
that
go?
John Staples movie is here.
Desperately Seeking Susan, 1985. There you go.
I don't know where he went. Maybe he said something and we weren't paying attention.
Maybe he said something and he was muted.
Oh yeah, that could be it too.
I don't know. YouTube has a lot of crazy movies on here for free. So all you have to do is go to YouTube, hit the Explore tab, then go to Movies and scroll down to free. And they also have free TV shows like The Commish.
Yeah, you can find a lot of good stuff that way.
Yeah.
It's always something to watch.
I got some crappy Eminem documentary. Fucking Eminem.
Hey,
Oh!
he does a song for the Minions trailer, the new one, because I looked it
Yeah,
up.
fuck him. Listen,
heck?
they got the Grizzly Man. That's free on here.
Grizzly Man.
Did you never watch that?
No, I don't think so.
It's about the guy that got eaten by the bears.
Is it a documentary?
Yes.
Is it... Oh, I'll check that out. Let me add that to my watch.
I saw that years ago.
I'm
The
gonna-
guy was a nutbag, and he went out there to feed the bears, and they ate him.
That's like.
So he did his
not the
job, he
first
fed
time
him.
That happened. Oh yeah, Grizzly Man. Right
Hey,
here.
Seuss, what's up? RWK, y'all been having playing multiverses? The game's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Just to play the game, we had to sign up on the website and shit. And I'm like, what are we doing here? I just want to play a game. And then we were going to play 4 players, but it needs 4 separate profiles for that. And we weren't going to log in everyone's profile in the middle of the street at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I said, fuck this game. So apparently Xbox is getting a new Star Ocean game. Jamie, what's up?
Alright, I'm back.
Microsoft and Core. Yeah, we talked about that. The guy was a total nutter. He thought he could play Dr. Doolittle with the Grizzlies. Yeah, I saw that. That was, and there's audio of him getting eaten.
Ew.
He had the recorder on, and they ate him, and you can hear him screaming. Him and his wife are screaming.
Oh my god. That's disturbing.
Did you guys have fun this past? Yeah, it was pretty good. We're hanging out, just doing whatever.
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle, Star Ocean game. Yeah, you know, the multiverse game, I want to play it, but you gotta sign up for it. I'm literally sitting there on the Xbox. And it's like, well, you can't play until you join you log into your WB account. I'm like, why? And then I had to reset my password for it and everything, and I finally get in. Then I gotta do a tutorial. Then these guys wanted to play, and at like 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like, okay, you all have to log into separate profiles. You can't use guests. And I'm like, they're not logging in with their personal info in the middle of the fucking street. Stupid. It was, I don't know why they did that.
They should offer a free version or just let me buy the game.
No, because they want it to be like Fortnite, where you have your account and your shit's going to be on your account. It's like, stop.
That's the kind of game though that we want to play like locally. Like, I don't know, they kind of missed the thing with that. Missed the mark.
I had to sign up to play Doom through Bethesda. Yeah, they took that away though. You don't need to do that anymore.
Oh.
That was in the beginning. But yeah, they did this shit with Multiverse and it was stupid. Because we were all sitting there, we're like, yeah, I don't think you're going to type your password in the middle of fucking Main Street.
No, we wanted to play. We're not going to sit there and all type our crap in for like an hour. We were like, forget it.
And that sucks because we wanted to play. I don't know. So I haven't really been playing that. Oh, look, I played 1,000,000 hours of Smash. I really need to play that game now.
Yeah, it's just a Smash clone.
That's all it is. And if you played Smash 1,000,000 times, I'm sure it's good and all. I played a little bit of it, but not much.
I like that they have those characters, but I can't get into the game.
Want to play Lego Star Wars? Just not 60. Isn't it on sale for like $40 40 or 50 or something.
Thing?
Digital?
It was just on sale.
Like, those are games you should always try to get on sale. You know?
Hey, what are you trying to say? I bought it at day one.
I mean, the Star Wars. I understand. If you're a mark for
A mark.
A mark.
That's a disgusting word.
Okay,
in
you
wrestling.
can get the deluxe.
same mark.
You can get the deluxe edition on Xbox digital for $52.49 instead of $70. But
Well,
the regular one is not on.
I would
sale.
say everybody waiting. Excuse me. Wait till Black Friday. It's in a couple of months.
But you could get it physically at Best Buy for $44.99. That's for the standard. If you want to put the disc in. So
What, deluxe edition?
for Lego Star Wars,
What's $44.99? Deluxe or standard?
that's the standard.
Okay.
Physical.
I think that's what he was trying to ask.
I think Amazon has it too for $44.
$44.
I don't know. But yeah.
Don't hate the play, hate the game, motherfucker. That game's gonna be $30 on Black Friday.
What, Lego Star Wars?
Yeah, digitally and physically.
I need to get it digitally because I have it physically because I got that Luke figure that's like.
My wife has it digital. That's why it's in my, like, I installed it on here, but I never played it.
Yeah.
WW Jeff.
So, speaking of Sonic and Doom, which we both talk about both franchises, their costumes are coming to Fall Guys. And they're amazing. Everyone should look them up.
Yeah,
They
you
look
know
really
what,
good.
though? I gotta stop with this Fall Guy shit. I'm spending money on stupid shit.
Hey, I bought the Pusheen outfits, okay? So now I feel stupid.
Well, I bought the fucking King of Fighter outfits.
I didn't know they were going to put Eggman in the game. Like, that's amazing. And the Doom enemy with the eye, which is the one eye, I forget what he's called. Like, I need that. That's amazing.
Dude, they gotta start putting, like, Scorpion and Sub-Zero in that shit.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
They
could-
Fortnite just have everyone.
They dropped the ball with WWE because they should have totally had the NWO.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, they had Undertaker, and, like, nobody cares about Undertaker. Fuck that guy.
And Asuka.
Asuka and fucking, who was the other dumbass?
Xavier Woods.
Oh, yeah, fuck him,
He's
too.
in every game ever.
Yeah, because he's entitled to video games. We all know that.
But where's the Cena bean? They put him in Fortnite. Why didn't they put him in Fall Guys?
Yeah, John Cena's got a gun shooting people and shit. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I got killed by John Cena in Fortnite.
He should have been fucking, like you said, in Fall Guys.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't make the rules here. So we got the info for the Modern Warfare 2 beta. It starts in September. So you have to look up the times, depending on if you pre-order it or if you just want to check out the open beta. But just to make it short, from September 24th to September 26th, everyone can try it, whether you pre-order it or not. So if you want to just wait till then and not
I might
pre-order
be able
anything.
to- I don't know. I'll probably just wait because I'm just holding out for that Game Pass thing. Unless I can get Nick to give me a code. Because he's all in that scene. He's in the Call of Duty scene, brother.
Well, if he gives you the code, you game share with your dad, so it helps everybody.
Well, he won't play that. Well, that's a good point. But also, the only thing with him is he won't play the multiplayer. I'll play the multiplayer, but I'm sure that beta will be strictly, GDM or Search and Destroy or
Just
something.
pre-order on Amazon and cancel it when you get the code. That's all.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That is the way of doing that.
It looks like Scorn is coming along pretty good,
It looks so gross, but I kind of want to check it out.
and it's coming. It'll be here in October.
I'm glad that that's one we don't have to buy. Because what if I, can't play it or something? I don't know.
It might be good.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. What if I get scared? They at Evo they announced a new Tekken and Fatal Fury game coming out. They didn't give us a lot of info. They just showed a.
Oh, new
Teaser.
Tekken? Fuck yeah.
What are we up to now? 8, 9,
8.
8.
Yeah, it'll be Tekken 8.
So I'm sure we're gonna get more info on that. in the coming months. And Fatal Fury, there hasn't been one in a very long time, so that's cool.
What are you talking about?
Wasn't there not one for like?
There's a Fatal Fury game that's out right now.
Oh,
In fact, it's it's overpriced. Well, it's
Oh.
King of Fighters, same shit.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I read
WWE and NXT. It's like that shit. Like it's the same fucking people.
Oh, okay. So they.
You got
yeah.
people from both games like crossovering in the same place. It's the same shit.
Yeah. Well, that's happening. So, if people like fighting games, you're gonna have a bunch. You got Street Fighter. You got those. I'm sure we'll get a new Mortal Kombat eventually. So that'll be nice. They're adding a couple more games to PlayStation Plus Premium. You're getting Monopoly Plus, Monopoly Madness.
Basically, everything that's in Game Pass is going to show up on this service.
Yeah, pretty much, actually. You pretty much hit the nail on the head. So, a bunch of board games and crap they're adding.
Where's the PS1 games?
Actually, didn't we not get any for July?
No.
Okay, so then this is
I don't
like
think we
messed
did.
up.
Are y'all playing WWE 2K22? I bought it and I haven't touched it in a while. It's a pretty good game. Better than 2K20, that's for sure. I've been playing Final Fantasy 9. Good game. Yeah. That's the one I started and I didn't finish. I beat 7 and 8, but I gotta go back one of these days and play 9. Mafia 3 Definitive Edition any good? $9.89 right now? I wouldn't touch that fucking game with a 10-foot pole.
Not with how
Save
it
your
runs.
fucking $10. Tekken teased the other day also. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Save the
check
$10 on Mafia. The game's worth like
Put
$1.
it out when Street Fighter comes out. Probably put Tekken out.
That game will probably be free at some point or on Game Pass. I wouldn't touch that game for $10. I think $10 is a scam for that game.
I'm pretty sure it's 30 frames, so
Oh my
that,
god.
that,
It
that
might
right there should
it might have the boost, but it might. The Mafia games are okay for 5 minutes. Then you're playing them and you're like, this game sucks. Grand Theft Auto is where it's at, man. Or don't you have the Saints Row coming out?
Yeah, I'd hold out another couple weeks for Saints Row, at least to see how it is. You know, not watch videos on it or something.
They gotta release a demo or something for that game. But by the way, Frank, did you know you could pre-order the Splatoon demo? How the fuck do you pre-order a free demo?
What? You can
Nintendo
pre-order?
Nintendo has a page, which they didn't make clear at all on their Direct today. You can pre-order the free demo that goes live in 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
You can't download and preload it. You can pre-order the free demo today.
How? How is this?
Dude, Nintendo needs to fucking, after what I saw today, they need to shut down.
That was really bad.
That was really
I was
bad.
there for that. Ugh. Horrendous.
Dead with Gold look good right now.
I'm checking all this stuff real quick.
Deals with Gold look right now. Look
Deals
good
with
right
gold?
now. Yeah, there's some. So I got my dad a Series S. I don't know how he's gonna like it, but I'm waiting for Burnout to go back to $5. It was $5 2 weeks ago, and I didn't grab
You
it.
gotta sign in all the time.
And fucking MLB was only what was it, like $36 or something? Yeah, he's gonna hate this machine.
What you don't put the discs in?
He's gonna hate it because it has to update. This thing doesn't have much space anyway. I'm gonna have to move all the 360 and Xbox One games to a flash drive and put that on it. This thing is costing me a lot of money just to do this.
My dad has gotten used to the game updates since the PS4.
I guarantee you, this
Like, he
guy's not even
gets
gonna
used to
touch
it
this
now.
machine. I bought a Madden for $49.99 from Ant Online. They have to send me the code for that. I'm gonna do all this shit. He's not gonna touch it. Watch. And then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play the game. Take it back." Yeah, okay, I just made you a whole account and everything, but whatever. But he's right. If you really think about it, it's really stupid.
Yeah.
You can't just put a game in and play a fucking machine. He doesn't understand this stuff today.
I just tell my dad they fix stuff. They update stuff. Like with MLB, they update the roster. Like I just try to tell him.
My dad doesn't know that shit. He just wants to play the game and that's it. like the updates and stuff. I'm gonna have to set it to automatically do it.
That's what I do with him, so he's not sitting there waiting. It's always on Ethernet, so it just downloads.
That's another thing. I might have to go to his house and hook this shit up.
Yeah, because how is he? You can't walk him through connecting it to the internet, probably.
Well, no, he could do it wireless, but what if he turns it on and then there's an update and he can't play and he's only got like 15 minutes? You know what I mean? That's the killer. That's one of the downsides of this machine. And it's like, I could get him a PS4, but how long are they going to make games for that for?
And even that, he still has to wait for updates.
And he doesn't care about exclusive. He doesn't care about that shit. Red Dead's
Hopefully.
$4.99. Red Dead's $4.99, but the DLC is also... I don't think the DLC is included with that. So it's going to run you some money. Max Payne 1 and 2, $8.99. Splinter Cell. Yeah, those are good deals.
Yeah.
If you want just Red Dead with no DLC, that's a great deal.
Damn, Saints Row actually comes back the day I get back from California, so I might have something
Yeah.
to play.
So you're not going to be here next year. So if anybody wants to throw their hat in the
Next
guest
year?
spot, he's not going to be here next week.
I hope I'm going to be here next year.
I'm coming home Tuesday, so I'll be here. Don't worry, everybody.
I'm coming home.
Now, with Saints Row, it's just... Is it co-op all the time? Or is it, like, not?
No, I think it has a campaign.
I'm sure you could just go on by yourself. I don't think you have to be online.
No, but, like, it's just more like... Is it drop-in co-op where it's, like, only certain...
I'll be right back.
missions are co-op? You got what I'm saying?
I don't know. Let me see. I was just gonna pick it up because it's like an open world game, and
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you know what? Like, there's nothing to play. Like, I'll
This
just
is-
see how it is and grab it.
There will be drop-in cooperative multiplayer with a second player, with each player having their own boss characters and progressing in their own missions, helping the hosting player.
So like GTA Online, essentially,
Yeah.
but less progression.
So like story, you just got to do on your own.
Oh yeah, drop in, drop out, progression right here. Up. Oh, 2-player drop in, drop out co-op. Let's see. General progression is tied to the host player, but that doesn't mean the second player goes without rewards and perks. The second player is able to enter and leave the co-op instance any time.
So the host makes the progress.
Yeah, and then I'm sure you
Okay.
get something. You probably get like money for like
Yeah, there's
helping or
got to be
something.
something. Yeah, not like a waste of time.
It says players can either choose to skip. Oh, when a co-op player returns to their own game, they'll be asked if they want to skip the content they've already experienced. That's kind of cool.
Hmm.
So like you can still say like you get up to that mission and we beat it already. I could skip it if I was in my own game.
Oh, okay.
It says players can either choose to skip or repeat that piece of content, but they'll have the rewards for it either way. So
Hmm.
that's actually nice. So yeah, that's cool. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Is that game $70? I'm sure it is. Or is it 60?
It's 60 for
Oh,
Xbox.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick that up. I mean,
I'll just get it digitally so I have it on both machines.
yeah. It's not like there's a whole lot for us to play anyway right now, so I might as well check it out and see how it is. Hopefully it can't be that bad, but you never know nowadays.
Yeah, you don't know. Like you're just buying it I'm just buying it based on me being a Saints Row fan. You know, I played 1 through 4. I like 2 the best. I think it's the best one because it was more serious, but also obviously had some humor. But 3 and 4 got a little wacky. This still seems like it has some wacky elements, too, but it's obviously scaling it back a little bit. So it's just been a while since we played. This is it's considered a reboot. So I
Yes.
really hope they don't like overstep it or understep it in any way. Because I've been playing Saints Row since 2006. I remember getting it on the 360. I was like, this is great. This is like GTA. And we didn't have a GTA on that gen yet. It was like until 2008 we finally got, GTA 4. And then we got that experience of what Saints Row was emulating. But that was it for a couple years, and the graphics looked great. I remember really being amazed on how it looked, and the songs were good in that game. They had some really good like in-game music that you can buy and then play on, like on your you could play it on your character, like you could just play the songs. That was a cool thing. They had there was a lot of cool innovation. Like I know some people call it clone, and I think that's why the second one, in my opinion, stood out from being a GTA clone to try to do something different. It came out, I think, the same year as GTA 4, but I think it took the gang-oriented stories and expanded on it, and it really expanded the characters, and like, I don't know, it was just a really fun adaptation. And 3 added in like the co-op stuff, but then, there was like all the humor and stuff, which is funny, but it kind of got away from what it used to be. And then 4 was like, the alien stuff we were in relation, so really like the whole thing is because you're so, but that was fun. That was at the end of the 360 era. I mean, the last time I played Saints Row, and I didn't play Get Out of Hell, but the last time I played a Saints Row game was 2013. That was one of the last sessions I had on my 360 online. I remember it was like right before I hacked it, because Perry hacked it for me that January. He put the J tag on, so I think like that fall, like that was it. I was like my last life, because then I got the PS4 in November, and I got my PC was built at that point, so it's like I didn't really need to be on the 360 stuff anymore. But that was still, I remember playing that. And it's been a long time. That was almost 10 years ago. So 9 years and no Saints Row. I'll probably check it out. I'll probably check. But if you guys get it before me, then I'll definitely not.
Well, I'm sure the embargo is going to lift and we can watch videos and stuff. Because I want to see how it runs. I want to see what it's all about. If it's like crappy, I mean, we'll know. We should know beforehand.
Right.
So we'll see. But I'm willing to take a chance on it. If
it got delayed, look, it was supposed to come out February, and it got delayed to August. That's going to happen. It's not going to get delayed. It's just going to come out, and at this point, it should just come out. You know what I mean? But because there's really nothing else out. I mean, we're just playing like whatever right now, but it's like it'll be nice to play something, and then I don't think there's anything really in September.
I'm pulling up the releases now. Let's see if there's anything else.
Yeah, what is coming up here?
So August, what day is it? Today's the 11th. So let's see where we're at here with this. August. Okay. Yeah, Spider-Man on PC.
That comes out
Friday.
Okay.
You got Madden 23 on the 19th.
Okay.
Saints Row on the 23rd. Not a whole lot else. Oh, Pac-Man World on the 26th. That I'm probably gonna check out.
That's so weird. Saints Row's coming out on a Tuesday. He's noticed that.
Yeah. Destroy All Humans 2 is the 30th.
No shit.
I'll wait for a sale.
Yeah, no, that's Black Friday. That's gonna be like $10.
Yeah, that's
that you just wait.
Cowabunga Collection is the 30th. That's definitely something I'm gonna get right away. So that's actually like 2 or 3 games in a very short span. September 2nd is Last of Us, which I ain't touching.
Yeah, no.
So
if someone was like, "But wait, you said nothing in September," yeah, that
doesn't count. Yeah.
All right, don't forget about October, Anthony.
Oh yeah, I didn't forget about October.
Don't forget about that one day in October.
Yeah, no.
Find out.
Yeah, that should be good.
All right, good. It's unboxing time, baby. What do we got?
Also, a deal of the day is a massage chair for $2,000. So just so you can.
Oh, I can massage my nuts.
And you can get a 2-way remote. $2,000. You get a Philips 3.1 soundbar for $299. And you get a handheld massage.
By the way, just for the record, they mailed me the Samsung soundbar. We ended up not using it because they never sent me the optical cable. which they lost. I refunded it, and I found out it was in town. And then they sent it back.
Oh my god.
So the soundbar came in the box, right? Just the soundbar box.
Also, the S doesn't have an optical, which we learned.
Yeah, we didn't realize that. The systems don't have optical out anymore. You gotta buy that split box, which I have, but forget it. Anyway, yeah, well, they said, yeah, you need to put that in the box, or else you gotta pay UPS to give you a box. So I gotta find a box as big as my ass to put the fucking soundbar in, even though it's in the shipping box that it came in. So here it is, 500 gigabytes Western Digital for the PlayStation 5, the purple one that I just did the other day. This is on sale for $53.
Damn.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
I missed the 1 terabyte for like 70 or 80 something dollars or whatever. I missed it, so I grabbed this one, and good thing I did, because like 10 minutes after that, they were gone. Abo. And of course, look. This is the box that Limited Run Games gives you, right? It's all dented.
Oh yeah.
RWK with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Good night, you all. Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Holy moly.
Enjoy Shudder. Let me know what
Yeah, come back in 2 weeks when they hit to these back end. Tell them how you like Shudder. So let's see this here. Abo and I have been waiting for this forever.
I gotta log in and see.
Dude, what did I buy? Cocaine? Look at this shit. Look how they wrap this stuff.
Ugh. Oh, you probably got your,
Oh, it took like 700 years, but here they are. Castlevania.
Which one is that?
Anniversary edition.
I think that's what I ordered. Mine should be here.
Well, they just shipped Abos today.
I'm trying to log in and see if I can find out.
Where'd you get them from?
Limited fucking run. Here are the PS4 versions. Now I got the big one.
I tried to search it and I wrote limited rub.
Limited got the runs.
Oh no.
Yeah, gotta take a huge dump. My dump is limited though. I guess this is my like collector's edition one. Oh no, it's not worth $1 million anymore because I took the packaging tape off. Come on, man. Alright, let me take this background shit off. Hang on. How do you do this?
I think you just right click and click change video background and shut it off.
Yeah, it just says like default or whatever.
I hit change and it goes away.
Let me see here.
Oh, never mind. Because I have to hit... Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Nice.
What the fuck is this? There's cards in here? Stop giving me playing cards. I'm not going to fucking put the... I'm going to throw them the fuck out. I've had enough with this limited run bullshit. Just give me the game. I bought the game, give me the fucking game.
Was that the Many Faces of Ed? You left the card on there?
That's
Wow, that is really
That's a
sick.
great
The
box.
front is
Yeah,
look like
that
the shadow
front
box.
is awesome.
Yeah, that is
The
nice.
back is better. Look at this.
That's really
Ooh,
cool.
That is really sick.
Abo
if you're gonna
has
pick up
one.
something physical. It might as well look like that. So.
Well, Abo his is coming to him as well. I don't even know what this is for. Is this Switch or fucking PlayStation? I don't even know what version I got.
Oh, I ordered Requiem.
There's a button over here. What's this do?
A button.
It's like a button over here. Unless this shit lights up or something. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, no way.
That's cool.
I'm jelly. That's sick.
I didn't even know it did that.
Yeah, that is really cool. Wow. That's like really nice.
That's really cool. I didn't know it did that. Can you tell me what fucking version this is, buddy? Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't realize I ordered Requiem, so I don't even think that one's like shipped yet. So
Yeah, me too, but hold up. I'll show you the poster. I still got other stuff to show you guys. Hey guys, look what I got.
look at all this cool stuff.
They did such a great job packing it, I can't put it back together.
Oh, well, that's good.
Bricks of Coke. Hold up, let's see what's in here. Frustration free, I can't even open a fucking package.
Frustration free.
That's what it says on the damn bag. I'm more like frustrated. Oh, these are the backs for the controllers I needed.
Oh, okay.
That's for work.
I just got some of those too last week.
So I'm going to be working Tom Skerritt's table.
Jeff Jarrett's table.
Tom Selleck.
Good old Tom Skerritt from Alien.
Oh,
Also he was also the instructor in Top Gun. Remember the guy who was like, oh, I like that from Adam. It's not quite what he sounded like.
He's totally gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, he's 88 and he's a former Air Force guy, so he's gonna kill me.
He's totally gonna kick his ass.
Yep. You thought Ron Perlman was bad. Ooh.
Dude, I honestly,
Everybody got a fucking fan!
he's 88 years old, so I think
Turn on the air conditioner now!
hopefully he's a nice guy. I feel like he can go either way. Like older people, they either don't have patience at all, or
Should have Ron Perlman sign your air conditioner. Just go to Best Buy and buy a brand new one.
and he's easy. You get, well, thankfully, the heat wave isn't as drastic this weekend. It's gonna be like 80.
It's all the stuff for the party on the 7th.
Oh, nice.
Got everything now. What were you saying? Go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, so hopefully Tom Skerritt doesn't kill me, and it's Monster Mania 50. And so tell me how they got. So tell me how. So Nick Campbell, you know, and tell me how they got the chick from Scream 4 who does the lemon squares, right? She was in Grindhouse, right?
Yeah.
And they announce her, and then she cancels the other day because of filming. Oh shit! Actually, 4K. That's one I gotta get.
So there's no one from Scream.
Well, no. So there's still plenty of them. So they have what they actually did announce. David Arquette. So he's actually headlining. That's really cool.
That's nice.
You should be like, David, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, David Arquette.
Why'd they kill you off the fucking
This is the
screen?
first. Well, this is the first time he's actually appeared at Monster Mania, so it's a pretty big deal. But so it's him, Matthew Lillard, Jamie Kennedy, W. Earl Brown, who played Kenny, and then you have the guy who actually played Ghostface, Lee Waddell. Like he actually played Ghostface, like under the you know, the mask.
Oh shit. They put like a hologram.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's a hologram on the
Is that a
steelbook.
different copy? Oh, that's a steelbook. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
There it is.
Best Buy?
Yeah. They still have them. Gotta grab them.
Can you please let me know if people ask David Arquette to sign the Quarry?
You know, that's a good question.
I want to know if people are gonna do that.
You know who made that game? Raimi's brother.
Marley Shelton. That was the name.
Your buddy, Sam Raimi's brother, made the quarry. You know that, right?
Yeah. I still want to, like, you know...
Good, yo, I still got
The price is dropping, so I'll eventually get it and play it.
Get it on PC. It's in 60 on PC.
Yeah,
It's on fucking 30 on console. Like, what is
Is
that?
deck verified?
Yeah, it's dick verified.
Oh, it's 34.57 on Green Man Gaming.
I can't believe they actually have Braun Strowman's going to be on the show.
Fuck him. Fucking idiot. Yeah, pretty much everything for her deal came. I don't know where I'm gonna hide this shit for fucking 3 months.
They do have an alien.
Only
ring,
2
though.
months.
They got Lance Henriksen. They got Tom Stewart.
Lance Boyle. Lance Storm?
They got Mark Rolston. They got all people from Alien.
Lance Harkinson was in Aliens.
You mean Henriksen?
Oh, that's
He's also
cool.
in the Terminator.
It came out physically?
It's been out physically.
Oh.
I didn't even know Gary Busey was in it. What the fuck?
Oh man, you're definitely getting your ass kicked.
I like how you just see Predator 2 in the corner. Predator 2, man.
What the hell is this? Oh. This is one of the gifts.
Oh, that's sick.
That's really cool.
I love that.
I
didn't
got
know that existed.
the Switch case too. Yeah, this was stuff that had to be done. Now.
If Tom Stewart doesn't kick my ass, he can sign this.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like, you should have bought the Steelbook.
Look at that.
The 5K Steelbook.
It's nice.
I actually want to check this out. I don't think I've ever actually looked at this transfer. The code's redeemed, so...
Alright, so here are the limited run fucking game cards. It's Simon. Or Trevor
That would fell out
Belmont.
of the package.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
If Mr. Abalonian is still watching. Oh, they gave me the same cards.
So you can grade them and sell them for thousands of dollars in a couple of years.
Yeah, with my sex slave fucking boyfriends, like that guy. Did you not see that? Did you not see that video?
I saw it back when you showed it to me.
The guy's sitting poolside and he's got these like young Asian guys with no clothes on. Like, oh yeah, go get the ball out of the pool for me while he's talking to the guy doing an interview about the grading. Hey, you want to get that can over there?
No.
Guy's a sicko. So this is a... It's already got like several creases over here, so they already fucking suck.
That's it.
It's like,
The NES cover a little bit.
you mean the NES cover?
The NES. I said it just to piss you off.
It's like an instruction manual with like interviews.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. These guys think they're fucking hot shit. It's like, dude, you suck.
Just printed a game.
Yeah, you just printed a game. Well, there you go. That's most of the stuff I got. I finally have the fucking Castlevania, so there you go.
Good.
Who they actually are getting, and this is fucking funny, and I actually might bring my and have her sign this. They literally have the chick in the beginning of Friday the 13th that plays Kumbaya. They got her ass to come inside.
Which one?
How'd the-
She remember
Hey, stop looking at me, cat.
I think it was the first victim, but she sings Kumbaya. Remember, she dies like in the. She's like, we weren't. Remember, the guy's like, we weren't doing anything. We were. Oh! And he falls over, and then it's like the chick that's upstairs. That's the one that.
How
it's
did they
the
even
first-
find her?
Her name's Deborah Hayes, and you know, I have people like signing my Screen Factory set poster. That's like been my item that I've been getting people to sign for Friday, and. I gotta get it. That's if she signs for staff. I don't know. It's, we'll see. Give me 20, bitch! Fuck you.
Oh shit, they got the Smurfs?
the Smurfs. What? Oh,
That's my new background.
it's like space.
Cat!
It doesn't
Cat!
glitch as much either.
Hey, cat!
Stop looking
Hey,
at
cat! I'm talking to you, cat! Cat!
me. Stop looking at me.
Look at the window!
You don't even care.
Get the cat out of here! Yeah, wait till he meows, then we're really gonna hear it.
I remember when my cat used to meow and you guys could hear it.
Yeah. Look at him.
I hope they kill cats in Resident Evil 9.
Oh no.
Then what are you gonna do? Not play the game? You're gonna boycott it? So I guess I could put this in my purple PlayStation tonight.
Sure.
You know, wrapping paper is on back order.
What?
What?
I'm trying to order Pokemon wrapping paper, and it's on back order. I have to wait until they get it back in.
That's really weird.
Oh, that stuff was delivered
So I was looking for Falling Down on 4K and I don't see it.
next year. It's the 30th anniversary next year.
But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is coming to 4K.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw it and I was like,
It's a
what?
good movie though.
It is a good movie, but why?
But it doesn't really justify a 4K trans.
Is it gonna have that stupid cover again? Because
Like,
there's
if you
no
ha-
cover yet.
I know, right? If you have the Blu-ray of that, you're probably
Yeah, we do. I'm not buying that shit on 4K, sorry.
No.
just wait until it's in the $10 bin. That will drop.
Fucking 4K. Stop making shit. How about that? Make a format and stick with it and just stay there. It should end at 4K for like 10 years and then 12K comes out. Because when are they going to decide about 8K?
That's what's next.
That's what's next.
Some releases don't even have the Blu-ray anymore. You know, they'll
Yeah.
do the combo like they used to. Some releases, they're starting to do that.
Okay, I don't think I ordered anything else that didn't show up.
Coneheads is coming in a couple days.
To 4K?
Yeah. No, yeah, I wish.
It's a little hard to shop at your store.
Imagine if they did that before they did like Die Hard 2 or anything.
Coneheads.
Hard with a Vengeance. They did
Yeah. Hey, they deserve it. There's so many
Yeah.
Die Hard DVDs and shit. Coneheads has one DVD
That's true. There's
on
been,
one
like,
Blu-ray.
releases.
Yeah, I got most of the stuff today, so I don't know how I'm gonna hang this stuff. Whatever, we're gonna make it look nice as best as we can do it. You're gonna have to fucking turn the lights on, Frank.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to do the secret code. I'm gonna have to like knock on the window or something.
Oh, right.
Zombieland limited edition reprint steelbook is out. Oh, Fright Night 4K UHD.
Fright Night.
When did this come out, Anthony?
That came out July.
You know, I never bought it. I used to see this on HBO, actually, ironically enough, right?
That's a good movie, man. It's a
Where
really-
she's about to bake the kid. She's about to
Yeah.
put the kid in the oven.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one I actually want to get, but
But what?
Fright Night, that's one I still need to order.
Then order it. It's on Amazon. It says October 4th, 2022.
Dude,
It's-
October is stacked with horror 4K. You have The Fog, Army of Darkness, that's coming out. Like,
I'll pre-order this. As long as I don't have to pay for it today, I'm good.
yeah, if it's a steelbook, I'm gonna get it because that's just.
It's on Amazon.
Okay, so it's not July. I don't know why I thought it came out in July.
The Munsters with Rob Zombie. How does this have ratings already?
Because Amazon has that dumb feature where you can just anyone can review anything. So
Yeah, isn't that funny? When I buy shit and I review it, like, honestly, they don't approve my reviews.
no, It's so dumb.
Except for the time I shit on the guy that sent me the wrong Shrek Blu-ray. And the guy called me on the phone. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, that guy called me on the phone. He got through to Amazon, and they called me on the phone and patched me through to him.
Holy shit.
He's like, hey, can you, sorry about that, I'll refund you, but can you take that review down? And I was like, yeah, okay, I hung up. I never took the fucking review down. I don't fucking care.
So,
The guy lied. He said he was sending me the one with the 4 movies. He sent me the one with 3 movies. And I was like, he had the picture of the one with the 4 films on it, too.
Dude, you just false advertised it.
Because what happened was when you bought a Blu-ray player, they gave you the one with the 3 movies for free. And it was going for like $100 at the time. So this guy sold it for like $60. But there were 2 of them out. There was the promo one, and it was the one with all 4 movies. And the guy lied. He said it was the one with all 4 movies, had the wrong picture on there and everything. Alright, go ahead. What were you saying?
So Best Boy is doing this thing. I don't know how long it's going, but they're doing like every day there's a game for $10. That's why Call of Duty was $10. And today it's Nioh 2. And it has a free.
You mean Neo?
Neo, not
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that game. That game sucks.
Well, it should be less than $10. But
Should
yeah,
be $1.50 for people that want it.
I don't know how else to find these deals besides Wario, because I didn't even know. It's not even on deal of the day. It's just
So weird.
It's like a bonus deal. So there you go.
Good old Xena.
Xena.
You buying us that thing, Anthony, we could sit on? That platform thing? We could stand on it?
Like $5,000.
It's $3,000.
Okay.
It's
that's not
$2,400.
bad.
$2,400.
You could swing it. Come on, buddy.
24.
You could do the 360 camera. That's what Sammy Guevara had at his wedding this weekend.
Best games. What are you doing?
Who?
Jimmy.
Great, my fucking computer froze.
Oh no.
Every time I stream with this computer, Firefox freezes up.
Really? Fire.
I can't even go back to see you guys. Okay, I can see you now.
Oh, the Monsters went up again to $31. I got it for $19.99.
The new one?
No, the complete series.
So who's Rob Zombie ripping off now?
Somebody.
I'm gonna have to shut off Firefox.
That's such a weird thing.
It has 16 processes open. I don't even have 16 tabs open. Yo, there's something wrong with this shit. Why are computers stupid?
There's always something with it.
I'm gonna end the task. That's it. It's over. It's ended. I can't even get back in. Hang on. Let me go to...
Isn't there something else that I'm always supposed to check for besides falling down?
what was Dreadpool wanting? A kart racer?
Yeah, I would have heard about that, but hey, I'll check anyway.
Check out Dreadpool's videos. He's been uploading... He got a 360 camera. I have
That's
one of
pretty
those
cool.
from back in the day, but I'm not using that now. I have an older one, too. But that 360 cameras are awesome.
You have the Samsung one, right?
Yes. Ludwin gave it to me. I traded him something I got. He didn't want it. They gave it to him and he didn't want it. I want to thank the sponsors on Patreon for the Game Complainers podcast. JB Zombie 89, Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Cash. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Also want to thank
Thanks, guys.
Trainwreck for being the first and only member of the channel. Appreciate it. Want to thank RWK88 once again for the $9.99 super chat. Much appreciated. And if anybody has any questions, we're going to wrap it up. Give you guys about 5 minutes for questions.
Questions, comments? thoughts.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, I gotta go to Monster Mania, come back Sunday, fly out Monday. Good night.
Man's always on the move.
So someone had messaged me. They were like, "Oh, can we? I want to do a trade. I'll mail you like a doc file of what I have." And I gave an email. I created a whole new email for this because I didn't even think about this. That people would want to send me like doc files of their collection or whatever. Made a new email for it, whatever. Never got an email for like 2 or 3 days. And I was like, whatever. I guess they don't want to trade their stuff and whatever. That's fine. Then we do this weekend. Then on Monday night or Tuesday night, I get a message, and the person was like, "I haven't heard back," and I'm like, "Oh, let me check the mail, the email," and it's there, dude. I download the doc. It's all fucking sports games and shit. I'm just like, my God. There's some good GameCube games in there, but it's like not even worth all the hassle. And this person wants like $500 for all this shit. And I'm like, dude, like the games aren't even worth like $100.
Yeah.
Minus the GameCube stuff, it's not even worth like $100 a lot.
Wow.
So I have to.
The one time you get a document, it's shitty.
Well, now I have to go there, go to work, get the trade-in value and the cash value, and I gotta send it. I gotta do it.
Yeah, just say, listen, take it or leave it.
But
I mean,
I really don't. I really don't want this stuff. The GameCube stuff, I would be cool to get, but you know what? It ain't worth the hassle.
You know what you could do? You could make it a little lower because of all the hassle, and then be like, hey, listen, if they don't want
Well,
it,
that's the problem. They wrote, in the thing, they wrote Crash Bandicoot complete, but they don't tell me the condition of the disc.
Right.
So how am I supposed to throw a number out if I don't know what it looks like?
It could be scratched to hell and you wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know. That's why people got to bring shit in. Yeah, I'll give you, $500 for all this shit, and then they come in and it's all scratched to shit. Or there's top label damage, or you know what I mean. This is why I don't like that shit. It's nice to get a dock, but if you're gonna give me a dock, say, hey, it's got light scratches on it. Hey, it's got a big scratch on it. Hey, it's mint. Just let me know. Like, let me know the condition of the stuff. So, they didn't do that. They just said, oh, no manual. Oh, manual only. Oh, complete in case. And I don't know. I think everyone, coming from my side of it, I think you guys, if you ever want to do stuff like that, let people know the condition of the disc.
You're just going to have to give them a really low, safe number, just in case, so you don't lose out. You know?
Yeah, but every time I do that, then they're going to come in, then the games are going to be unusable.
Yeah.
You know what a lot of people do? They go to flea markets, and the games are, like, completely destroyed, and they bring them in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I see on eBay this goes for $30, and the game is like, you can't even fucking do anything with it.
You get sun-faded ones a lot from when they sit out on the tables and they don't, like...
No, I don't get that. I just get scratch-to-shit games where people think they're worth $1 million, and they're not. They're not worth a fucking penny at that point.
Oh, if they don't work.
A lot of people trading games are all fucked up. There'll be like 5 games that are good. I had to take those other games and throw them away.
Yeah. You just take it to get the good ones.
That's what you have to do sometimes. When we first got together, somebody called, wanted to trade in their PS3 with a bunch of games, and she said, call next week or whatever, because we were busy that weekend. When you guys were here the first time this year for the anniversary. A couple weeks later, some guy came in with a PS3 and all the games, and I was like, all right. Apparently, that wasn't the same guy. Because that guy called like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, was like, yeah, I'd like to bring my PS3. And I was like, we're not taking them right now. And he goes, what? You guys told me in June that you would take it. And I'm like, I thought you came. In my head, I'm like, I thought you came in already. So that guy's probably pissed off. What can you do?
There's nothing you can do. If you don't need it, you don't need
I
it.
don't need it right now. I hate taking PS3s. I hate taking 360s. If it's like the slim 360s, okay. If it's the slim PS3s, fine. But everyone's always got the fat ones. They don't fucking work right. People still trading me fucking systems with broken controllers. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit.
You never get any 360Es?
I got 2 of those. And I have one that I test stuff on and one sold. They come in.
That's cool. It's better than the fat ones.
Yeah, I have one fat one there. It's $59.99 with the controller, a wired controller, and all that shit. But just to get it out, gotta get rid of this stuff. People think like I want to buy their collections and fucking like swim in it like Scrooge McDuck. It's like I gotta get rid of these things. I'm not buying this shit. I got my own stuff that I'm getting rid of. I don't need more shit in my house.
You don't want to.
Oh, but don't you want this? Oh, you're gonna have to give me eBay prices. What am I gonna sell for? Oh, don't you just want to have it? No.
You just.
No, I don't want to just have it. Why do you think GameStop doesn't take the shit anymore? GameStop doesn't take Wii U anymore.
Oh wow.
They don't take nothing. And then these people come to me and they're like, well, that's more than GameStop offers. Yeah, and I'm thinking that because they don't fucking take it. That's why. These people tell me this stuff like I'm trying to feel bad. I'm still trying to make the best of my friend's 360E. But he doesn't use it. But I can use it. Definitely use it then. I like the E. Besides not having the optical port, I like the E the best. I had a hacked E once, and then I updated the firmware and it fucking died.
Damn.
But yeah, a hacked E is fucking sweet.
I'm still rocking my Slim.
Just keep it. It's fine. I got the R2-D2.
Last year too, so we got Aurora on it, so we're chilling.
And you can update Aurora right now. There's a new update. And literally all you do is plug it into the internet. It goes, hey, there's an update. You hit update, boom, it's done. You don't have to do shit anymore.
So much easier.
Yep.
I'm still on the old thing.
Yeah, you gotta bring that back at some point.
Yeah, one day we can.
You'll like the other one better, Aurora. But yeah, people think that this stuff's worth money. It's like, dude, the 360 was 3 gens ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you know what? It's brand new. Really? It came out in 2005. How fucking new is it? That's like saying my 2005 Ford Mustang is brand new.
It's brand new.
Brand new. I just fucking sat in it and farted in it 3 times. Fucking runs like a champ. It only has like 6,500,000 miles on it.
A little old lady only farted in it on her way to the grocery store.
What? What are you singing?
Like, you know, like a little old lady just drove it to the grocery store. They always try to tell you that when you buy a car. It was owned by a little old lady who only drove it to the grocery store.
I mean, it was driven by a criminal in a fucking high-speed car chase. That's what it really means.
Or is in a flood? And then they're like,
Who bought that Bronco? That fucking OJ Bronco.
I think it's in a museum of crime. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, you see, this is what you should have done.
Uh,
To promote the new Bronco, you should have got him to promote it. Be like, yo, this shit's so fast, I almost outran all the cops.
That would be so bad.
It would be bad, but you know what? People will be talking about it, and they buy it.
Yeah, it says it's in a.
It's brand new,
crime
17 years ago.
It's in the crime museum, and people keep offering the guy like 500 grand, and he won't take it.
It's hard to believe the 360 is almost 20. Yeah, I know.
I was thinking that.
I was
today
on the
because-
line for that in Yonkers at Best Buy. I worked at Best Buy, and I had to wait on the line like everybody else.
in the
I fell
cold.
asleep in my car. Yeah, it was freezing out. Fell asleep in my car. And the lady that did security, she knocked on the window, said, "You gotta get back on the line." I was like, "All right," but she let me like go to sleep in the car and stuff like that. She was really cool. I worked with that lady, but
That's good.
I waited out for the PSP all night, and they gave me the wrong one. I had to return it like 7 or 8, 9 times, whatever it was. It was the worst day of my life. I waited out for something
PSP?
else. Yeah, I waited for the PSP in my car.
How many? It died? What happened?
No, because the fucking brilliant people of fucking Yonkers, New York Best Buy. Okay? It was supposed to come with Spider-Man 2, the UMD. The movie. As like a bonus. Just for buying the fucking machine. Well, these fucking brilliant, stupid people over there opened the wrong fucking box and they gave everybody the core system.
Oh no.
And I told my boss, like, yo, this is supposed to come with a movie. He goes, oh, you gotta write a letter to Sony and get the movie sent to your house. I was like, what? See, I knew all this shit because I read it online. These guys didn't know anything and they're trying to tell me. I go home. Your sister calls, says, yeah, they opened the wrong box. They got the one with Spider-Man. You gotta come back.
Oh my god.
I go back.
You're like, I fucking told this guy.
I was up all night and I go back. Gave me another one. I get home, dead pixels.
Ugh.
I go back, go home, dead pixels. I go back, I go home, dead pixels. I go back, I go home, dead pixels. I go back, I open the fucking thing right then and there. There's a scratch on the screen, no dead pixels. I said, I'll just keep it.
Wow.
Was that happened that many
insane.
times?
Yes, in the same day. I returned fucking like 7 or 8 or 10 PSPs.
Wow. Were you getting customers bringing shit back too that had?
Yeah, they were bringing them back with dead pixels because that's why they took my returns because everyone was bringing them back.
Yeah, it was
There was like little green dead pixels on the screen.
Wow.
Holy shit! I never knew that happened to you.
I actually had to keep the one with a scratch on the screen. I still have it. And guess what? No dead pixels to this day. Bad batch.
That's nuts.
Well, if the fucking idiot would have given me the right one in the beginning, I probably wouldn't have had to gone there like 1,000 times. But
Yeah.
oh, and we were supposed to get the employee discount on it for $249. What was it? Was it $199 or $299 when it came out? It was $249 the discount. And a week beforehand, they took it away because, of course, the fucking idiots went online and started putting them up on eBay.
Oh,
They caught a bunch of Best Buy employees putting shit on eBay. The PSP. And they're like, yeah, we don't want employees making money. I'm like, well, now I got to pay an extra $50 just for me. So, that was bad. I waited out for the 360. Dude, there was a guy dressed in army clothes, and he was literally walking the line every 5 minutes or whatever. And he's just looking at you dead in the face to remember you. And then I remember a car rolled up, and like 4 guys jumped on the line with somebody, and he's like, get off the fucking line, or I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you. And the guys jumped off the line.
Who was he?
Just a fucking customer. But he was making sure that everyone kept their place in line.
scary.
Hey, you with the red hat, get the.
But this guy would walk like the Terminator, just fucking look at you, and then look at the next person, and then look at the next person.
You weren't there. You weren't there 5 minutes ago. Get the fuck back there. Like he's just like some.
Hey, get off the fucking line!
You could tell he was the line leader in school.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Yeah.
Bad. PlayStation 3, we had an employee. I have a video of it. The guy set up a gazebo outside the fucking... Not a gazebo.
Like
What's...
The easy up. Like
Yeah.
It's like
pop-up
that...
tent.
That... No. It's like that thing that you have outside in your backyard. It's like the swinging chair.
a... Oh, no way.
Yeah. By the way, this guy was rich. Like, his parents had money. And this guy's sitting out there doing that with his Best Buy uniform on. And I'm like, I got video of it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the guy got the PS3.
To pay
For
$600
what?
for
Paid
it.
$600 for what? What did he get out of it?
No HDMI cable. That's for sure.
Yeah, Monster, $150. People don't remember that. The only way to get an HDMI cable, you had to get the Monster cable.
We got nice discounts.
$149.99 just for a fucking cable. And by the way, the games they claimed to do 1080p, and they really did 720p. Best Buy bouncer. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I have no idea. I've been through it all. As far as retail is concerned, I've seen it all for the most part. I remember I went to your Best Buy the night the Wii U came out, and they wouldn't sell me the games. They're like,
Yeah,
you gotta wait till midnight. I'm like, they're selling them downstairs at GameStop. And they're like, oh, we can't do anything till midnight. I went right to GameStop. I was like, give me this game, give me that game, give me this game. And I'm telling and I showed the guy. I was like, yo, they sold me this game. I want to buy that game because they sold out at GameStop. They still wouldn't sell me shit. Like, we're going to get in trouble. That happened at Best Buy. We got an email from Microsoft saying you could sell the 360 games a week early. You could sell 360 games and accessories early. So I started saying, okay, let's get the games out there. And one of my guys was like, whoa, you can't sell these things right here. I was like, yo, here's the fucking email from Microsoft. And then the boss came in. The boss is like, what's the problem? He's like, you can't put the games out a week early. And I was like, here's the letter from Microsoft. My boss goes, put them out. It's more revenue.
Yeah, it's like...
And the guy got fucking butthurt.
Email for employees to read to be like, yo, put out our products now. Because people are buying this shit ahead of time. Like...
We got an email telling us to fucking do it. That's my job, right?
Yeah. And our job was always to check our email. That's what they always used to say. Check your email. Make sure you're checking your email.
We got the email. It said you could sell the 360. We had Perfect Dark, Project Gotham, and we had a couple of wired controllers from Microsoft.
Was Ridge Racer 6 one of them too? Or was that later?
I don't think that was a launch time. I think that was a while after. Because I know Call of Duty came out like a week after launch, or 2 weeks after launch of Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Because I grabbed that game.
I rented that later.
But yeah, we put the games out. This guy's trying to fucking fight with me. Like, you could put them out a week early. I'm like, we got the email. Like, we're good to go.
You didn't do your job and check your email. Because the one thing they always about is check your email and do your e-learn. If not, be like, do your fucking e-learnings. You got.
Well, that guy got fired apparently for stealing. Apparently, he was having packages. They'd bring him off the truck. He'd stick the label on it, and the label went to his house.
Oh shit.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that was true or not, but...
What did he say when the manager was like, just put him out? Was he like all pissed off?
Yeah, because that's what you had to deal with at Best Buy. Fucking idiots.
Yeah,
even though he was wrong. Right.
Yeah, they just...
I had a guy who got mad at me. He got mad at me because of your cousin was like the manager of the department. So the guy got mad and he would delegate. Whoever got there first was able to delegate. This motherfucker always stuck me in software. Which is, it's PC games, which they didn't consider gaming. They didn't consider that part of media. They considered that PC. But there was like a war between PC, Geek Squad, and not doing that fucking aisle. So you're telling me for fucking 5 hours I have to stand in one aisle farming all the fucking games. It takes about an hour to do that. And then in the meantime, I'm getting asked computer questions.
Yep.
Like, oh, I brought my shit to Geek Squad. What can I do to fix it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
Why don't you know? You work here. It's like, but I don't work in this department. Well, why are you in this department? It's like a whole fucking thing. So that guy kept fucking with me. So guess what I did? I got there first and I fucking delegated to him. He went right to the fucking boss, and the boss liked me. So we're backstage, and he's like, he's delegating me here, and the work's not going to get done, right? And my boss goes, listen, you came in and you were delegated, right? He goes, yeah. He goes, well, then you're in software. See you later.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he told me, if you ever have a problem with that guy, you let me know, because that guy's a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Because it was okay for him to stick me over there, but when somebody did it to him, and this guy was like, this stuff is never going to get done. It's like, he's a young guy. He's younger than me. I'm like, who cares? It's fucking Best Buy.
It's Best Buy. The world's not going to burn down just because X, Y, and Z isn't getting done. You know what I mean?
He acted like it was the end of the fucking galaxy.
But I can relate to being pulled in, because like where in my old store, Car-Fi was right next to appliances, which is like the worst spot, because I would just get people be like, "Oh, can you help me with a washer or dryer?" And I'm like, "No, I do car stereos."
Well, the worst is when you're trying to leave to go home, and you got to go back to the locker room to get your jacket. Well, it's like the zombies.
They say like zombies.
They see blue, like because you know how the shirts kind of like had the collar. I'd have to tuck it down, and I'd put the hood, and I would not even get a zip. I try to get a so you wouldn't see me, and you just had to pray to God they didn't recognize you. They didn't see you out there, because there were so many times where I had to get shit done, and I'm there 45 minutes, hour pass. Sometimes they buy, sometimes they just sitting there. Fuck me, like.
Yeah, I hate also when you got to go to lunch and they catch you and you're like, I got to go to lunch. Well, can't you just help me with this thing? I'm on the clock to go to lunch. Like, this is interfering with my time.
I'm not getting paid for this time right now, so like I literally have to leave.
And they would get all fucking mad. We're like, I'm going to tell your manager. It's like, tell him what? I'm on fucking break. Like, what am I going to do?
Especially after the picnic, when it was like we had to actually be like, all right, who is going on break? There's 3 people here for fucking 12 hours. And it would be like, you had to leave. Like, you couldn't, there was no time to get, like, to, you know what I mean? So it was a lot more hard to manage people. So, yeah, it's like...
You know what that guy would do, the guy that delegated me the software? The minute I would come in, oh, take your break. Like, I just got here.
Yeah, no.
Take your break. We got a lot of work to do. And I'm just like, you can't force me to take my fucking break. And I haven't even been long enough to take a fucking break.
Because it used to be like, you know, you used to just, towards the end there, it would just be like, hey, you're doing X, Y, and Z departments, deal with it, doesn't matter. We would have to be like, yo, who's taking your break when? Like, I would always go later. I would always go when I...
You know what I would do?
Like 3 hours
left. I said, fuck these people. When I had 2 hours left, I'd take my 45.
Yep, I do the same thing.
Yep.
And then I'd go back to work with an hour left, and I was out of there.
I would sometimes do that too. Even
but these guys are like, as soon as I walk into the building, oh, take your break. What do you mean take my break? I just got here.
Yeah. People that used to be there
I
for
would have
8
fucking
hours,
slept for another hour if you wanted me to do that.
Dude, 12 to 7:30, and people would go in and like, they take their break at 2. I'd be like, what? I'd be like, I'm taking my break at like 5:30. So I come back, and I got an hour and a half. You know, the mall's right there. You go to the mall, you know what I mean? Back. Like,
this is what I hate about this shit. When you work in retail, everyone's a fucking drama queen.
Yeah. 6 years of it.
This needs to get done. Okay, I'm at work. Just tell me what I gotta do.
Thankfully, mine was just more like just other... It was more just like customer-related stuff than it was employees sometimes, but it was still just like... It was always like like no one wanted to help me in Car-Fi, like that.
These guys always threaten, they would take me in the back room. Oh, if this shit doesn't get done, people are going to get fired around here. I'm like, then fire people.
Yeah, it's like, to do it. You're paying them.
Like, who cares? What are you telling me for? If you're going to fire me, fire me.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Do it.
This isn't my fucking lifelong career over here.
No.
There was
so much fucking drama at these places, man. It's so stupid.
You saw those exact people that were riding or die forever at Best Buy.
And the guy that always said that to me, my boss transferred. He said, hey, the Mount Vernon store needs some help. Would you go over there and help them? You're like, yeah, I'll go over there and help, right? While he was over there, my boss put in his transfer papers. He fucking hated that guy.
Yep.
And he's like, I'll be back next week. And they're like, oh, haven't you heard? You've been transferred. What? The guy went, what? Transferred. It was because when he signed up, he put that he wouldn't mind being transferred if he needed to be transferred. So my boss fucking hated his guts and was like, yeah, fuck that guy. We're going to tell him he needs help over there, and then we're going to put the transfer right through him. Boom. Done.
Got him.
Problem done. Problem solved.
There's like zero...
That's the guy that told me if the cards... Because the guys broke the printer, the merchandising crew broke the printer, and they didn't fix it.
Oh my god.
So I couldn't print the price tag. So I did I did the farming, I did everything, I put the prices on what we had. There were like 3 games that were missing prices at the end of my shift. I went back there, the fucking printer, I'm telling you, it was this big toner thing. They just left it on top of the fucking printer. They didn't even care. The printer was all fucking like demolished. And this guy, I clocked out when I was done. The guy called me as I was leaving. He goes, "Oh, I see that as a step back. Next time you do that, you're fired." And I was like, before he said that, I was like, the printer's broken back there. I only needed a couple more tags. And the merchandising guys were trying to fix the printer the whole day. And I tell him, "Oh, I see it as a step back. Next time you do that, you're fired." I went right to my boss. I'm like, this is what this guy just said to me. And my boss goes, "You're not getting fired. Fuck that guy. I'll see you tomorrow."
There you go.
Towards the last year of me being there, we got electronics finally. Electronic tags were like everywhere in our district. Got it, and it was literally just like they're all always there, and they just automatically change. So like the days of printing shit is over. But for like the 5 out of the 6 years I was there, 5 of them we had to print out tags, and when that shit would go down, it would always go down. When that printer went down, it would just be like, yeah, it's not working.
That's
right
the thing, though. They have one printer and it breaks, and it's the end of the world. Instead of calling an IT guy to come in and fix all that shit, or having an extra printer in case something happens, they don't do any of that stuff.
No.
So you're gonna threaten me because your printer sucks? Why don't you go fucking fire yourself? Go play with your dick outside. Nobody fucking cares. Threatening people.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Fire me. Who cares? I don't give a shit. But he couldn't. That's the thing. It went from being fun to being like drama. Because when I started working there, everybody was cool. Everyone did their job. Everyone went home. Then shit was not. Oh, this has to get done. This has to go. I'm not the manager of the fucking department. You tell me what I got to do, and I do it, and I go home. Oh well, because his sister was the manager of my department, so they thought if they said shit to me, I'd say shit to her, and it's like I didn't even bother her.
Yeah.
It was like, why do I have to do her job? She's the manager. That's her problem. That has nothing to do with me.
Can't believe we all survived that. Thinking about it now. I think you had it the worst though, but
Yeah, I was in Yonkers. Of course I had the worst. I had a bunch of fucking idiots over there.
yeah.
Stupid motherfuckers, I swear to God. And by the way, those fucks still work there.
They're lifers, that's it.
They're lifers.
Yeah.
So good for them. Sounds like a bunch of bootlickers on a power trip. Exactly. Yo, I had people working with me. They were cool with me. Everything was good. The minute they became a manager, they're telling me what to do. They're bossing me around. It's like, my man, who gives a shit?
What's the title?
Like, these people, it was like wrestling. All these guys turn heel. And I'm just like, okay. The minute these guys became managers. So, one guy, he became a fucking manager. He was in the warehouse, he became a manager, and we used to talk about wrestling. Me and that guy, Nick, the guy I started AOX with. We're doing our job. He's scanning shit in the system, and I'm pricing everything. And we're just talking as we're working. And the other guy used to talk wrestling with us, the guy that became the manager. He heard us talk about wrestling. He was in a bad mood, and he was just like, "Yo, you guys gotta stop talking when you're working." I'm like, we do this all the time. He's like, "Oh, if you don't like it, quit." It's like, go fuck yourself, dude. If you don't like it, quit. Yeah, if you don't like it, kiss my ass. Fucking idiot. That guy still works there, too.
Oh, there you go.
Shocker, right?
Yep.
Look at what I've done and look what he's doing.
Place.
Oh, yeah, he's very passionate. That he had an affair with the fucking cashier when his wife would bring him lunch every fucking day. And he also had sex with the fucking cashier's mom, too. He got the cashier pregnant, which he's not. Managers aren't supposed to be with cashiers. And then he had an affair with her mother, too, on top of it. And his wife would bring him lunch every day with his kids.
Oh.
The guy was a sicko. Fuck that guy.
Bad. It's really bad. That's like levels of bad.
Those are the people I was dealing with in Yonkers. But that's Yonkers. What are you going to do? Anyway. I'm not above anybody else, but I'll just say this. Just treat me nice and I'll treat you nice. You treat me like shit, you're going to get it. That's it. That's blatant. Yeah, right? Well, I've talked about this before, so it's nothing new. The same situation. But yeah, they become a manager. They get like some power trip. I'm like, dude, I clock out at the end of the day. Go the fuck home. You can play Vince McMahon at fucking work all you want, but it ain't shit. They could fire you tomorrow. Then who the fuck is bad? Look at you, man. They cut all the positions over there. They did that over there too with us. They were merging departments. They were fucking cutting people out. They had computers, and then they had Geek Squad. And then they merged. They just got rid of the computers, and it's just all Geek Squad. Like, the whole manager's bridge was just Geek Squad. Now, when the fucking people didn't even know anything about Geek Squad. So.
I worked with a guy who worked there for like 19 or 20 years, and they just let her, like, bye. Like, it didn't matter. They just let him go. Like, he put his soul into it, and they just like, bye.
That's why you don't be a lifer at these places, because you don't know when.
If you die this week, your position will be next week. So you just have to remember that.
Yeah.
If you die, your position will just be posted on the... That's it.
Well, I was on medical leave, and they were trying to fill my position. The guy's like, oh, I see you coming in to buy stuff with your discount, but you're not coming back to work. And I'm like, I'm on medical leave. My fucking doctors were signing everything. But the guy was always trying to get me to fucking curse him out or something so he can fire me and pull me off the schedule. It's like, you can't do it. You gotta wait. So, whatever. Fuck them. All those people are fucking crooks anyway.
Yep.
These companies don't care about their workers or their men. They don't care. You call HR, they call the fucking manager. It's fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The manager was stealing. Alright, we had the manager, the GM that we had. The guy had ripped off fucking PC Richard and Son across the street. So what happens when they catch you doing all that shit? They just tell you, give all the shit back, and we won't press charges. And then they make a deal where when you do that, they just you don't put them down as a reference. So that lets people just go to Best Buy and fucking rip the place off. So this guy was ripping off Best Buy in Yonkers, a GM. And whenever somebody caught something, they would call HR. HR would call him and be like, hey, this guy's on the phone. He says that there's a problem down there. And then he'd be like, oh, yeah, there's a disgruntled employee. I'll talk to him. Then they put you on the phone on a three-way. And they're like, okay, we have you on the phone. What's the problem? And you're not going to say nothing because he's on the phone.
Yep.
Because you know your job is done at that point.
Yeah, it's over.
Because that happened with Nick. The guy Nick called because he saw them going to the shop at 3. He saw them going to Best Buy at 3 o'clock in the morning. The manager and a bunch of other managers. The store was closed. And he saw them go in. And then a bunch of shit was missing. They had the cameras pointed at the ceiling, they found out. They had a guy from Minnesota come down from Best Buy. He saw the cameras were pointed at the ceiling. And so my friend Nick, he called. And HR said, all right, let me get the GM on the phone. And he's like, what's that going to do? He put him on the phone. He goes, yeah, I think Nick is a little disgruntled. And he called him in his office the next day. He goes, you going to join the pity party or are you going to fucking work here? And he said, I'm going to work here. And he said, okay. That was it. He kept working there. But you see what they do?
Yeah.
HR is just a PR thing. It's not... They don't care. They don't care about shit. They sent the guy from Minnesota. The guy was like, oh, I don't see anything wrong. It's like half the shit's missing every fucking weekend.
But you're in on it, so it doesn't matter.
We don't know. We don't know if he was in on it. It didn't seem like it, unless he turned the other way when he was there. But I don't think so. I think he was just happy-go-lucky. Nothing ever happens around here, and he just didn't see it. But every day we saw shit.
Yeah.
We had monitors missing. We had everything missing. We had people walking out with TVs. It's crazy.
Bastards.
Yeah, well, that's Best Buy. So there you go.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Anybody have any questions before we head out? I'm going to head out in like 5 minutes, for real.
For real this time.
I gotta throw all these boxes out. All the stuff I opened. There's still stuff in the other room, but it's not. It's all for that thing on the 7th. I'm gonna have to put you by that light switch.
Yeah.
You know, you get it screwed up somehow.
Probably. I'm afraid of that. It's my biggest fear.
Any questions or comments before we head on out? You know what show is not on DVD? That show Rock.
I've never even seen that, besides what you posted.
That's a great fucking show. I used to watch it all the time. That's why when I saw Alien 3 in the theater, I was like, okay, Rock is in it. He's in Alien 3. He's the prisoner that helps her.
When did it, air?
Like 91.
Oh.
What was it, 91 to 94 or something like that?
Let me see. Looking it up.
Western Digital. Go ahead.
91 to 94.
There you go. Because Alien 3 was, what, 92 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Alien 3, 91 or 92? I think it was 92.
Oh, you can buy the seasons on Amazon, digital.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I want the DVD. Somebody uploaded them to YouTube.
Oh.
There's a website that sells them, but it's like a bootleg website, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could... The only thing I see is Amazon and Apple TV. What'd you say, Alien 3?
Alien 3 was 1992, I was right.
Yeah, you too.
Or Alien Squared. Was it squared or cubed?
Cubed.
Alien Cubed. You think we're gonna get that movie, Anthony? That Blumkamp Alien movie? That was supposed to come out like 10 years ago?
We'll see. I mean,
Now that Disney's got it and they're doing good with Prey over here?
get something in the theaters again, maybe, That'd be interesting.
Should do it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to really, maybe by the time on the show next time, I'll check out. I'll let you guys know what I think. Because, like I said, I just need to see it. It's like at this point, I've seen all of them. Check it out.
Any other gaming news, Frank, before we go?
Let me just double check.
Oh, you forgot that a bunch of games are coming to xCloud.
Yeah, so it's like a rumor, but essentially...
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's really
And by the way, Forsaken, or Forspoken, whatever that game is on PlayStation, it's on the fucking xCloud site for 2023. Yeah. So there's your exclusivity out the window.
Yeah, they're saying you're going to be able to stream Elden Ring and GTA 5.
Good.
And stuff. So that's great.
So people are confused for 1 second there. They think those games are coming to Game Pass. They're not coming to Game Pass. If you own them digitally and you have Game Pass Ultimate, you'll be able to stream them over the cloud.
Right.
That's what that means. Because a lot of people were confused today. They were like, oh, all this stuff is coming to Game Pass. They're like, no, it's not.
That's where I got confused too. Not that I thought it was that, but that's why people were unsure.
Right.
When I was reading it. I'm just checking Wario one more time.
Yeah, check him.
And I'm going to check for that Switch real quick. And then...
What's this Grim Guardians game? It's like a Castlevania game.
Which one?
Grim Guardians.
I don't know.
Cooperative Castlevania-like game. Okay.
That's cool.
River City Girls 2 has been delayed.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't even know that was coming out.
the Switch still isn't up. But that's okay.
I'm just looking here. Well, I think that's about it for tonight. I want to thank you guys for being here. So Anthony won't be here next week. If anybody wants to throw their hat in and be a guest, let me know. So we'll fill that spot. We have a week. Everyone has a week to get in touch with me.
Special guest stars.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how Monster Mania is.
Yeah, let me know what's up and find out what's up. Get some interviews for choking. Yeah, obviously you're gonna let us know how California is.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll run into Fred if you go to Ralph's. Ralph Fuckameyers, whatever. How the hell does he work? So, all right. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good one, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right.
Got you.
Catch you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now the real show begins. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna run. If I go to work, I will take the phone with me and stream. So, if not, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.